are over. Our audio is working. Make some noise, guys.
Ooh, that sounds
Noise made by me,
Boys.
specifically for you.
Look at all those noises. All right. Clear out the eye boogies. We're all good to go now. Welcome, Wanderers, back to Records of the Realms. I'm sure that was the shot you were looking for. This is Darkness Arc, and this is our Darkness crew. Soon, hopefully, we will have a name for them. I'm excited for it.
I thought we were the fuck around and find out crew. I thought that was what we were going
I
with.
thought you guys had a
For
different
marketing purposes.
name. For marketing purposes, that's the name? Cool, great. Great choice. We are back again this week. Hopefully you guys had fun if you were here for the one-shot that happened yesterday. Heard it was a good time. I did not get to watch, unfortunately. I was doing other work stuff, but thank you for coming to that one. I believe we have another one coming up soon, and September is about to get busy. We are filling up stuff for September, so come on the Discord and check out all of the things we have going on. But for now, we're going to do some intros, quick recap, and hop back into it. I'm Vinny Vander from Vander.vision. I do cosplay photography, videography, and I make TTRPG content, including we now have a Kickstarter that I did not create a link for, so I actually don't even know if I can drop it in the chat. We have a Kickstarter going on for a new short one-shot adventure if you want to come see. We're making it also system neutral, or as close as we can to it, so it is currently going to be for White Wolf, Kids on Blank, and PBTA. We are trying to also make it as neutral system as possible, so that way almost any system will be able to use it. Magic or no magic, high fantasy or low fantasy, sci-fi, mundane, whatever we can do. So I will drop a link if I can, and check it out, please, if you can. I'm in a weird spot now. I'm never on the top, so this is weird. And specifically the stream. God damn it. Jostling.
Hi, I'm Jocelyn. I use they, she pronouns. I am playing Phailyn, the they, them Gloomstalker ranger who just doing them heckin' best. I can be found on TikTok and Twitch at the Tipsy Tiger. Our finale of Hot Regency Summer is happening this Friday at 7 o'clock Central. Super excited. It's been super fun. Other than that, you keep an eye out for those signups for the one-shots in September, because yours truly is running one of them. Very excited to be a keeper for the first time on Records of the Realms. There's a bunch of other stuff, but let's just keep it brief. That's the long and short of it. Oh, and I'm happy to be here.
Speaking of people who are happy to be here, Lark.
Hey. Hi, I'm Lark. I play Kelliat, the Drunken monk. You can find me on almost everything as Exalted Lark, and I am truly happy to be here.
It's very funny. They have a movie called Blink Twice, and I feel like that also works here. Down to Joe.
What's up, geeks? I'm Joe from New Age Geeks. You can find me everywhere at New Age Geeks or New Age Cosplay, where I do cosplay stuff. Over at New Age Geeks, actually starting tomorrow, we're doing our 2-part recap for the last 2 years of content. So we're going to do the first half of everything from Forging Fates, and then next week we'll do the second half, since we've got people at Burning Man and doing all those fun things. So come join us, catch up on the stream, learn out where we are so far, and love you, geeks.
I'm excited to watch your back wall slowly grow with more geekery and fandom stuff over time.
I want to like stain this darker and put it black behind it, but it's so difficult. I gotta like peel this whole thing off the wall.
Natural wood's a nice touch, though, I think.
Agreed. All right, down to Tech.
What's up, everybody? Tech, also known as Tech Frost. You can find me everywhere as Tech Frost. I will be playing our hopefully by now favorite Fractima Kenku. Don't know how many are of them out there. We have a couple things going on.
All of our backups now are Kenku Fractima.
We're coming for your throne, bud.
Let me do it. I have a couple things going on. We have a couple things going on. We're going to start doing our interviews over on TikTok and YouTube for our voice actors that are coming in, new, beginning, old. We have a bunch of people coming through. I have 2 confirmed large names for December. One of them being, he said it's okay to say his name now, Christopher Sabat. I will have a tiny interview with him, and then he's trying to set me up with hopefully Monica Rial, and that'll be another great name to drop for some of our interviews. Other than that, it will be our interviewers or it'll be our interviewees from the short that we're doing, 5 Stages of Gods. Feel free to come through and hang out with us.
All right, Zella, down to you.
I don't know how I'm supposed to follow up with Chris Sabat.
I know, right?
My bad.
No, because I know
Totally.
you've met Chris. Hey guys, it's Crazella or Zella. I'm gonna be playing Aranea, Mamanea, Marinera. We don't know her name anymore. But yeah, guys, I stream here on Twitch. I'm here every day besides Monday and Tuesdays. I am over at Jocelyn's table. I'm here at this table. I am a voice actor for Tech. I have a lot of stuff going on. We're very busy, but I am so excited to be at this table every Sunday. Yeah, guys, I am also super happy to be here.
Into the
I'm also really happy
Marinera-verse.
to be here.
Into the Marinera.
Can that be a one shot, please? Can we all just
Where
do
we
Sure.
a
all
one
play
shot?
different versions of
All different versions of Aranera.
Kareen, if I can get her to DM, actually has a world where a lot of they're like food people, kind of, not completely a la
Ooh.
kind of candy, but at least some of the food stuff is interesting to say the least. So that could be an interesting way to do it. Anyways, all right, recap. Anybody? Any willing takers? I'll open it up at the very least before you do it, Jocelyn.
We all know that no one else is gonna text pretending to talk to someone like
We love you, Jocelyn.
I'll do my best. So last time we arrived at the Plunge and decided to make our way around the city. Aranea, who we roused from her beauty sleep, joined Nymtheria and Phailyn to go to the Whispering Library, each specifically having an interest to discover something there. Balmor and Ruff went to the Junkyard Grotto to find some metals and other junk to make what appears to be a bird, including finding some forks and other things for the legs. They did wake up the one inhabitant of the grotto, the roper who lives there, but did manage to escape without the roper becoming a problem. Kelliat and Mal did absolutely nothing, and nothing bad happened. Anyway, Kelliat and Mal decided they were going to pull a scam on the creators of the, I'm so sorry, what are they called again? The
kite
kites.
staffs.
Leyline.
The kite staffs. On the ley line. And so after being shot up 20 feet in the air by honestly the cutest thing that I find in the city, which are the little squirrels in suits that launch you up into the air, they decided to take a kite staff and proceeded to have Mal set it on fire and to plummet 200 feet to the ground. They did not die, but Kelliat was very hurt. They both were very hurt. And as recompense, they did get a kite staff for a very cheap amount. The kite staff happened to be the one they broke, which seems like turnabout is a little bit of fair play. Phailyn actually even spotted them in the sky, but Aranea and Nymtheria didn't believe them. Then Nymtheria, Aranea, and Phailyn went into the Whispering Library and ended up looking for 3 different things. Nymtheria was looking for material on how to control her and learn about her necromancer powers. Aranea was looking to recover memories, and Phailyn was looking to find the cure for a plague. They with varying degrees of success of what we found. And we met in Batkin, and I loved him. Then we had Kelliat and Aranea and Malkith and Balmor and Ruff go to the Forge. Balmor revealed his idea that they basically want you're basically making a mini Fauna Forge. You're making a bird Fauna Forged. And is something that you are working on. Aranea pulled out her metal whip and made everyone at the table pull out their fans. And a few other perks were given. I believe Malkith got the coating or blessing that makes his scythe really good. Then we all met up at the, I'm so sorry, I had the link up of all the places. The
Velvets and Bitters.
Thank you. Velvets and Bitters. to have some really over-expensive chocolate stuff. But we ended up meeting up and finding out what Mal and Kelliat had did, to which Kelliat looks truly sorry, and Mal, I don't know what's going on with you, man. I'm a little concerned. We ended up realizing someone might be overhearing and decided to run off, trying to make plans for the rest of the evening. That's it.
And that is where we pick up now. You guys still have the rest of the evening. Forgot their names. God. Najer and Jesper are basically going to be good to leave whenever. Leon was doing some research up in the library. They all could be gathered to be good to leave like that night, next day, whatever you guys decide that you're free. But after Velvets and Bitters, I don't know if there was anything more you wanted to specifically do there, or what else in the city you guys were looking to get into next. But the day
was it 9 o'clock at night?
It was like 8 or 9, yeah, because you guys got there pretty late in the day.
We should spend the night, because I really want to go to the Radiant Grove. That's like the one other thing that I want to do, is go to the Radiant Grove.
And I gotta make souvenirs for the kiddos back home.
Oh, you guys did want to go to the Crafty Sprout to make some
stuff.
I want to go to the Color Me Mine, Vinny.
Hey, look, I made it. I'm totally fine with it.
Did we settle on how long it would take to make the bird? Or... So I know we kind of touched a little bit on it and said that it would take a couple days.
Yeah, it would definitely. Your friend, I think Novi, down at the forge, would be gathering other things and hiring the people that are needed, because it's additional spellcasters are needed, and you would be able to do it probably on your next pass through afterwards. If there was another thing that you want to do, like if you want to take some time to try building it, you could. It's a very expensive process. I actually just finished the subclass for this, so it's a very expensive process, a very long process, but definitely one that if you guys stayed a few days you could do, or if you just wanted to finish the quest, come back and do it, you could do that too. Either way would work.
Oh, well, yeah, I have to pay him. I don't have to. Yeah, I'd probably want to finish the quest first.
That is fair. Yep. Then yeah, it's probably gonna still take a wee bit, but you know, a doable amount. Where, man?
Oh, I will also say that Nea, in classic fashion, did get a couple bottles of chocolate wine, so that was pretty great.
Yup.
Whips and wine.
That's our mama.
I
no.
I said nothing. I didn't even do this on purpose. That's the worst part about this. Like,
yeah. So I mean, if you guys want to bed down, there is the roosted. Me forgetting the name of my places. The Rooted Haven Inn that you guys were looking to get a room at, if you guys wanted to. If you guys want to bed down for the night, a few of you actually need to heal. So
True, we do.
Yeah, I think Phailyn is gonna go to the Rooted Inn to stay there, especially since that's where they want to be the next morning anyway. So it like makes sense to be there. Plus, I have heard that there's an oracle there
at the Rooted.
At the Radiant Grove.
At the Radiant Grove. I believe we could say that's part of the spiel that was given to you by Gage
in the book that I found. And by Gage.
Gage would have been like, oh, and there's an oracle, but like in the book that you find, you would have found more writings about like the Radiant Grove and its forming. Not necessarily the oracle, but details you would have probably still got.
Great, yeah, because basically I'm like anyone who talks to Phailyn about it, it's I want to go there and I want to talk to the oracle. I want to see, because this is the epitome of there was a plague and it got cured. I am deeply interested in this.
I do feel like Nea would go with Phailyn though too. Like
I will
really
welcome anyone who wants to come with
check
me.
it out.
Yeah, I would welcome anyone who wanted to come with me, but I am very much with a singular goal in mind.
Running from that.
We'll go to the Radiant Grove, and we'll also go to the inn.
All right. then you're gonna save the rating and go for tomorrow, or are you trying to like squeeze that in before you go to sleep?
Late night
I'm gonna do that
trip.
first thing in the morning.
Yeah. Would it be better to go in the? I'll just do it in character. Would it be better to go in the morning to the Radiant Grove, or should we just try to knock it out tonight? I'm fine either way.
Are they open at 9 o'clock at night?
I don't know if they have open hours for a giant tree.
Fair enough.
That is a good point.
Why don't we
It
go
would
now?
be-
We've got the energy. Well, Kelliat and Mal, maybe the two of you should go and rest.
I
mean-
totally forgot you guys about the tree.
You're so hurt.
Black eye.
Like, I just thought
Arm in a
about that.
sling.
Fingers just bent backwards. I'm fine.
Oh God!
Fine.
Mal, I
No.
don't think your hand's supposed to look like that.
I'm making a
Probably
fist.
not. Grab my strong hand.
No, please no.
Jay, we miss you. Please come back.
I mean, like, I would like to come hang out, I guess, at the Radiant Grove, but I can also, if you guys want to do that today, me and Mal can go pick up the room and you guys can come back whenever. Or we can all go.
Go get the room,
I'm down,
and
I'm down
go
for
to-
anything.
I look
We
at
should
Kelly and I
go-
go, "Why don't we go to the room?" Right, Aaron, was that what you were gonna say?
And Naya just kind of shrugs and is opening the wine and just taking a sip.
Worth the
Hey,
price.
we're gonna go to the room, and then we'll go tomorrow morning.
Sounds good.
Love that.
Naya's already decided to get drunk, so I think that's a better idea.
Dang, girl.
Cool.
Yes.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Easy enough to get there. You guys eventually find your way near. I mean, honestly, you guys probably, it's not far from the Radiant Grove anyways, but you find your way to the Rooted Haven Inn. It is built kind of into, it's kind of like the knot in a tree, where it got turned into not just the door, but the entire front face of a building. And down below, you can easily find a slightly stained differently, just enough so people can notice, as a way to get in, a door where right above the actual like knot, quote unquote, in this tree, you can see like small little plumes of smoke coming out from it, where they have probably hearths going in various rooms, but they need to let that out somewhere. So you see little smoke trails coming up from this probably pretty cute cottage, if it was more, defined than just a clock face almost. There are very, very dense smells coming from this place. It's home cooked meal smell, but also very earthy in general. And you're getting like the burnt charcoal, but also like the char burnness from foods and meats that are being cooked, all wafting through what open areas are from like windows and the chimneys. And it just becomes kind of that circular air that you've kind of felt since you've been here in Plunge, that just is always encapsulating the area. But you hear light music playing, conversations are going on inside, and yeah, you're easily able to step in, and you find, not too dissimilar from the library, a part of the tree that's kind of built out of tree. This one's definitely, they brought stuff in or made stuff from wood, and it's basically all wooden design, which would probably be real dangerous with the hearths. But yeah, if there's anything you guys want to do for food wise, or if you're just looking to go snooze, you can go ahead and do that. Or you're all hopped up on sugar now, so I'm not sure. Best
Yeah,
way to-
I definitely had one of those really big chocolate croissants. I just,
You're like, whoa.
yeah. Well, Phailyn's sugar high, you can't really tell if Phailyn has a sugar high or it's just Phailyn's normal anxiety. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, I'm just gonna go. I only have to trance, so I was just gonna maybe walk around and see things and then go to bed, if anyone's around. But I know that a couple of you need to rest up, and
Who did we say was paying for this room again?
Mal's paying.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Mal.
Thank you, Mal.
I'll order two of the big rooms. I forget what they were. I don't know if I marked them off either. So I'll do it
6
again.
gold each.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say Balmor and Ruff decided. She was pretty sure it was last stream. That they were going to be in the crow's nest.
Right,
And
you're going
just-
back to the ship.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. They're just gonna hang out at the ship in the crow's nest and sing songs and go to sleep.
I mean, I guess I
they
figure
split the
I don't know.
timer in half.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to have how you want to split the rooms. We've got 2, and they each fit like 4 people.
I
So
mean, there's only 4 of us, so
yeah,
we could just get the
we
one
could just
room.
get the one. Well, no, but there's 5 because we got Nim with us.
Oh, we do have Nim. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, up to you guys.
I mean, Kelly doesn't have to. Kelly can also go back to the ship. He doesn't care. You guys wanted to get the one room.
Naya's
we can
just
get money.
going to the
room.
first room to go
Oh
check
yeah,
it
he can also
out.
sleep on the floor. He'll face first on the floor. That's no problem.
I was gonna say, I love the idea of you going. Yeah, I'll go back to the ship. Face plants.
You can be
Yeah,
tired.
I think that
It's okay.
Phailyn kind of finds like if there's a little window seat in the room, I think she's gonna they're gonna curl up on it and kind of look out the window to see what's there and do the usual very pensive thing of like absorbing everything and taking a moment to recharge.
Yeah. The rooms are, from what you can tell, fit the decor of everything else. It's not grander in visual sense. Everything else still looks identically the same. It's just a lot more space. The one big quality difference, which you guys probably wouldn't notice because you aren't using the other rooms, is that like the pillows and the actual like words, the thing that you sleep under, blanket, are made of a much denser, thicker material. Look, it's just a brain day, guys.
I understand.
It's just made out of a much more
Relatable.
comfortable, denser material than the other rooms, but you wouldn't really know that because you're not in the other rooms. So anyone who's using a bed actively just feels extra comfort. And I won't be a stickler about this because Kelliat's a monk who sleeps on the floor. When you guys sleep in here, you guys will all also gain 5 temporary hit points when you wake up in the morning.
The carpet is really comfortable in here, you
Hey!
guys.
Yeah, we'll say
That's
the
a really nice
carpet.
carpet.
Oh,
The carpet is great.
The carpet's
It's
feathered down as well. It's just
Yeah.
so nice.
Carpet. Wow, this place is nice.
This muffled like, guys, this carpet's shag. It's really nice.
The actual comfortable like couch that like probably right over the couch is the windowsill that you could be sitting on, Phailyn. The couch also by itself could probably sleep 2 people laying down full. Like that's how
Yeah,
long
I think
and
that
curved this
Phaelyn's
couch is.
intending to like be by the windowsill and then trance on the couch, just super easy. But very much doing the whole when you're an introvert and you come home and you're like, okay, I'm going to sit here, and if anyone wants to talk to me, they can approach me, but I am not approaching them.
Yeah, it's battery.
Not gonna happen.
It's battery recharge
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your view out the window, at the very least, is the smoke goes almost straight up into what you assume probably happened over time, a small hole that just happens from some of the smoke that goes up. You're seeing the large canopy of the leaves from the all-pass tree and the trees beyond, and you can just see people passing by using the river for travel outside. It's a little noisy, but you find that they, instead of having kind of like shades or just like windows to close, there's almost a hinged part of the tree that you can just close and it blocks in like with soundproofing. So 1, it gets real dark real quick, which I don't think matters to any of you because you all have dark vision. And 2, it soundproofs all the sound from outside.
Yeah, I think that after I look out the window a bit, I don't want to keep my friends from sleeping, so I'll go ahead and close the window.
Before I even close the window, all you hear is Kelliat snoring, so it doesn't matter.
With a small cry
Yeah.
in between.
yeah. I just feel like Naya before bed is just going through the pages that she got from the library and just just nursing the wine, like trying to find answers.
Phaelyn does the thing where like you subtly put out a hand like, can I have a sip?
Like without even hesitating, Naya just like passes Phailyn the
Takes a
bottle.
sip, passes it back, keeps looking out the window.
Good old grabby hands.
Wordless camaraderie.
Right. It's so bad. I had a bunch of prophecies. We'll see if I can find any of those later. Is what?
You just had a bunch of prophecies floating
Just
around. No big deal.
casually, like, yeah,
Cash.
probably.
Had them ready. You guys are going to talk to an oracle. I just had some shit ready.
I'm going
Oh,
tomorrow.
I know. I was just double checking for them, but I have so many notes in so many spots that I can't find them, which is a problem.
Shocked about this.
Cool. I mean, you guys have a peaceful sleep for the evening. Balmor, Ruff, you guys are up in the crow's nests, getting a comfy rest in as well. You guys, it's half because you're doing the both sleep at the same time thing. Cool.
Yes.
Awesome. Nymtheria transforms into something and sleeps as a creature because that just feels druid. Correct.
Quokka.
Quokka.
I forgot the quack is very popular with Nymtheria.
Theory's a fan.
There's a quokka
Little
making
pangolin and a little spiky little ball.
making little quokka noises in
Yay!
the corner. I don't know what those are exactly.
It's so
but-
cute.
and time passes. It is the next day. You guys wake up. There's no issues.
Oh my god, the cops didn't show up. This is great.
I'm gonna just, because I'm up, after 4 hours, I'm just gonna start getting ready and wait for Aranea to wake up, because I know that Aranea wanted to join as well as Kelliat. Kelliat trances, but I know Aranea has to get the full 8 hours, so.
Yes, Mama needs her rest.
I think I just walk up to Kelliat. I sit next to you on the rug, and I just kind of go, "You feeling any better, champ?"
He kind of groans, like face first into the ground, and then rolls over and pulls the bandage off his head, and all of like the black eye and everything disappears. He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Oh my god!
I mean, I was actually hurt, but I used this to make it look worse.
It really doesn't stop with you two, does it?
Listen, I'm not used to. It like looks around to see if the others are awake, and they're all asleep still. And it's like, I'm not used to like wanting people to like think good things about me. So this is a weird relationship that you and I have. Yeah, this is just sort of the MO of me all the time. And no,
Okay.
generally doesn't stop. No.
Okay. As long as I know what to expect.
Yeah, this is it. I mean,
Oh.
once you take the mask off, everyone knows what's actually there. So this is what people have to think is actually there.
Sounds exhausting.
Yeah, I mean, it's a full-time job, but it is what it is. You know?
Does it have to be?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of dominoes set up other places that require this to remain in place, so we just... Town idiot is an, honestly, pretty fun job most of the time. And the jail cell's not that bad.
Right. But they don't have shag carpet, do they?
It's true, they don't have shag carpet. I wonder if they would let me bring this in there. But
Yeah, definitely they would let you bring a shag carpet that doesn't belong to you to the jail cell. Totally can see that.
wait, oh my god, you're a genius. I make a cloak that is a shag carpet. And then when I go to jail, I can just lay on it.
refuse to take credit for this idea. I refuse.
It's really not a bad idea if you get arrested a lot.
Okay, but
Carry your
Phailyn-
I mean,
baby.
it's not the worst idea in the world, but I feel like I would be encouraging you.
yeah, I appreciate you being I
boring
appreciate
goody
the
two-shoes.
reaction. Yes, listen. If I was allowed to be as stupid as I needed to be to do anything I needed to do, we would all be in prison. So the more you keep me and Malkuth in check, the more likely we're able to get out of this town in one piece. And for what it's worth, I am sorry for the whole thing. Especially if it causes us trouble later on.
I just didn't want the two of you to, be dead when I saw a flaming comet of you two falling from the sky. Kind of assumed the worst.
Yeah. Like growing up in the Underdark, like claustrophobia is not really a thing. Big heights. That's ooh.
What's funny is I actually got really used to big heights, which is why I guess I'm not
Yeah.
too worried about this giant tree. And I'm gonna keep getting ready. Wait for everyone else to wake up.
Yeah.
Just because I like picking on the rich kid. Kelliat, roll me a d6.
A D6?
No.
2.
2. Weirdly, you have a little small scratchy rashes. I think you're allergic to shag carpet.
Oh
no!
This is poor people's shag carpet.
This isn't the good stuff.
I hate
This isn't
that.
good stuff.
Love it though. Cool. All right, you guys both. You only need 4 hours. Balmor and Ruff only need 4 hours. Cool. Anyone else have things they want to do when they wake up before going on to the Radiant Grove? Balmor, Ruff, you guys are also quick sleepers, so you guys are up early if there is a thing you want to do.
Before we leave, we'll put the bandages back on, though. Just so that point of order is there.
Balmor and Ruff are just gonna go to you guys. They're just gonna go where you are, and just like sit in for like on both sides of the door, just talking back and forth about. Well, not really talking back and forth. Balmor talking and Ruff just quoting you guys back at him.
What's Ruff
I
saying?
feel like
though?
eventually Balmor has to hate our asses because, like, eventually Ruff has to have like some good comebacks because of us, and Balmor's like,
Yeah, anytime he gets hot-headed, she's like,
I'm sorry, he gets
yeah,
what?
you're being hot-headed. I was thinking hot-headed in my head, just like hot-headed, headed. You're thinking
the
with your
word?
head right now. Head. You're saying head a lot. Oh shit,
Ah.
you just said head.
Oh my god.
Leave me alone. You said it was a bad day for words.
it is a bad day for words.
Words and things.
Yeah, I will cut that short with saying there are definitely some phrases she uses against him. None that I want to say out loud, just in case.
That's so fair.
Just in case.
Eventually Leon comes up, yawning. Seems like he also got a room here and decided not to sleep in the ship. So eventually sees you two sitting outside the room. Is like, oh, I'm assuming you're all in there then.
Yeah, they're all in there.
Okay.
I think. I haven't been in there.
Ow.
Malcolm's just in another room by himself still.
Oh, so the rest of us slept in one room and you're just by yourself in a whole, like just like sprawled out on a bed.
Paid for it. Malcolm paid
If
for it.
I
and he's
could
like, I'm
too,
gonna
I
run myself.
would. I'm gonna
You know
treat
what?
my friends and myself.
Also myself.
We
I
all
feel like-
deserve this.
I feel like Naya
Malkit deserves
still-
it for his bullshit the other day.
Everyone's gonna go to the tree. He's just gonna wake up later, and be like, "Where the fuck did everybody go?"
You wake up with
no.
a note taped to your face that's like, we went to the tree.
Tree. Oh my god.
Do we know where you were? Like, what
I
room
mean,
you
we
had?
know you guys know I got 2 rooms, so, and I'm
Okay.
not in the one room.
Yeah, I just didn't know if we knew where the other room was. If we were just gonna be like knocking on all the doors, like at no, not you. Okay.
Where
gotcha.
the fuck is Malkit
It's a
staying?
way to get a lot of new lines. Naya, you were trying to say something?
Yeah, no, Naya is like still like semi passed out, probably with like one of the copied pages just kind of like stuck to her face and like the bottle of wine like half empty in bed with her. And she just kind of like turns to
In there.
like look at all of you who are already up.
Morning.
Already. And she's just like peeling the page off of her face.
Do you have like printed ink on your face from the page?
It was made yesterday.
Probably. Just a random ink smudge on
imprint,
face.
yep. There's one with a drawing on it though, so you have like a temp attack 2 just right here on your face for now.
Just like a little puddle tattoo.
Right.
It's
I guess Malkit stayed in the other room.
Okay. Naya just like picks up her bottle of wine and just puts it into her bag. And she's like collecting all of the papers.
Leon, unless Balmor or Ruff stop him, Leon's gonna knock on the door and be like, "Sleepyheads, you guys doing something fun today or what?"
I open the door and look at Leon. And go, "Oh, good morning, Leon. I have a question." Right, I forgot. You also need the full sleep. We're going to the Radiant Grove. I have a particular interest in talking to the Oracle and seeing the All Paths tree.
Oh, cool. I mean, if you guys are okay with one more, I would love to not be sitting in the library today. It was a very fun library, but
It's a great library. Yeah, everyone okay with that? I mean, I don't know if Mal's okay with it. He can deal. I don't know where he is right now.
you don't know where. Do we need to go
He's
find
in the
it?
next room over.
Oh, he got the room
He
next
got
door?
two
Okay.
rooms.
Yeah.
Do
Ruff gets up and immediately goes over and starts banging on the door hard as hell.
I didn't tell her which door over it was, so I hope that's the right
Ooh,
person's
roll
door.
me a D. Roll me any dice you want. If it's even, it's Mal. If it's odds, it's someone else.
And it
Please
is
let it be
a
someone else.
4.
Please let it not.
It's Malkith. Malkith, you hear. Doo, 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 doo.
Yeah,
Sounds
she's
like a
throwing
monk.
combos at this thing.
Just opens the door. Just
Gets hot dukened right in the gut.
Yeah, Ruff's just like, and just points over to the rest of the people. Like, doesn't even say anything, just like,
3-hit combo,
Oh,
4-hit combo, 5-hit combo.
All right. Are we moving out again?
I mean, we're not leaving town, but we were gonna go do stuff
I mean,
as a
eventually
family.
leaving town.
All right.
Family. You guys bond
Oh,
quick,
sorry.
don't you?
It's a joke,
Trauma
Leon.
bond. It's called a trauma bond.
Oh, well, are we already there? I guess we're already there. There was a dragon.
Leon also remembering the dragon attack. Yeah, fair.
Dragon.
Balmor's like,
listen,
wait. Balmor's like, wait, no. No. And she's like, I do have 2 moms. Like, no. Not that type of family. Like friendship family.
Friendship family rough.
Yeah. I mean,
Adventuring family.
to be fair, once you go at a 2-headed Megaphonifor's dragon, I feel like you're pretty much bonded. So, anyway, I'm gonna go to the tree, and I'm just gonna get up and go.
Eventually she's going, like, Kelly just, like, sighs and looks to the rest of the group and is like, eventually she's gonna flee from this conversation into, like, actual danger, so I'm just gonna make sure she's good.
Accurate.
Yep, Naya's just following behind you guys, just like has her like hood up on her cloak, just everything's a little too bright.
We'll get you
I wonder why that happened.
some hangover food somewhere on the way.
Oh yeah, if we can pick up something greasy from like the inn's breakfast.
There's gotta be, like, a street stall somewhere.
No. Just because you said there's
No?
gotta be.
Got it?
Just because you said there's gotta be, no.
This G doesn't do yes and.
This
G
city
does
sucks,
no.
is what
Yeah.
you're telling me.
Yeah, I haven't
street
yes-anded
food?
almost everything so far. This is my one turn down.
Kelliat comes
Right
back
down
to
the line.
Bassett and is like, wow, Plunge kind of sucks. They didn't have any street food at all.
Oh my god.
I would say, Vinny, does this place have like a breakfast? Like we could go like
Yeah,
grab
you
something
100% could grab
like that.
food at kind of the tavern-esque dining area. There is also street food. I just really enjoyed the reaction.
I was gonna be like, Ruff runs up to you with a rat in hand going, street food.
Where did you get the Ruff?
Riff raff.
Oh.
Street rat.
3.
No, I don't buy that.
I'm not buying that either.
No, you're able to find people on the street who are selling stuff. Some of them are good. We need to watch out. I guess depends what you eat in the morning. I have friends who drink Coke like when they wake up. It's terrifying to me. I don't know how you can do certain beverages that early in the morning. But one of the things that you can find is people are selling smaller versions of like the cocoa dishes that you guys got, because they, as we said before, the actual like pods for
Huge.
cocoa beans are huge. So one person gets one of those, they can create enough snacks to sell for a whole day. So you find the secret place to get food, which is the street vendors, which is honestly usually always pretty solid in most places you go anyways. But you can find quick, easy food. It's either going to be real quick fried meat. You also find, like I said, chocolate, individual treats of various forms, and then kind of roasted vegetables as well, kind of kebabs, a lot of kebabs, just easy walking
Kelliat
food.
has like the equivalent of almost like a banh mi, but it's like the chocolate mole sauce on like chicken or something with a bunch of like vegetables in it, and he's just like shuffling around with his little black eye, and he's just like, "This place is great."
How quickly?
Yeah, definitely grab some greasy food for Aranea.
That would definitely be at the tavern, which you could get probably pretty quick. Because if you don't care about reducing the grease in a meal, boy,
No.
can you slap something together real quick on a griddle.
Oh yeah, no, it's I feel like all I have to do is gesture at Aranea with the cloak over her head and just.
Mayor's
Yeah.
just
Just gives, like, a
directly
sage
following
nod.
Phailyn.
Full
Just-
cup of lard put onto the griddle first, and then all the other ingredients.
All the oil, please.
This will keep you.
And some bread, baby, to soak it all
Oh,
up.
yeah,
Oh,
definitely
don't
some
worry.
bread.
Bread's the only way this thing stays together.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
learning so much about culinary aspects of this town.
Honestly, yeah.
It's got diversity, for sure.
We stop adventuring, and all we are doing is like Anthony Bourdaining every single town.
Listen, we already talked about Mama Nea's marinara sauce. I'm saying we should just open up a restaurant.
Look, if you guys want to try to test my improv skills, we can do this, but I don't know if you want to test them that badly. This person makes only eggs. That person, just wheat. This is just singular ingredient stores as far as the eye can see.
Oh my god, can you imagine? Like we go up and go, "Can you make anything with meat in it?" And the person just looks at you like, "I'm
Horrid.
the egg person."
I do mustard seed only.
What the
Mustard
fuck?
seeds? Not even like mustard sauce?
The
No,
sauce.
seeds.
Don't even talk about the sauce around here, you hooligan.
You see someone
Lord.
from the stall going, "That's my gig. Are you coming for my gig?"
Yeah, that's my cousin. I do seeds.
We accidentally
They do
start a
sauce.
culinary turf war.
Anyways,
That's the new plot of this
you
game.
guys,
Moving
you
on.
guys get food. It costs you
wars.
a silver for this greasy wake-up sandwich.
Thank you.
Also, we'll say all the stall food was also a silver each. So, if you guys get stuff, just take off a silver when you need to.
Yep.
Is it how many silver to a gold?
10.
Thing.
The one thing Watsi did right was they're like, we're just going to converge everything into 10s to make life easier.
Honestly,
Um,
metric. We love it.
would be nice. But you guys are able to make it to the Radiant Grove. I'm sure, you're people. You've seen trees. And you've seen areas of trees that kind of have divots in them that feel ingrown. Like there's definitely it's very pushed in. That is kind of this at the base of this tree is it feels like a little cove within a cove. It's meant to be almost hidden away, even though it's very, very prominently displayed with a lot of glowing plant life, signage, and people. There is already a small crowd of people here currently either sitting down and listening to tales, having conversations, doing their own prayers on to what is you assume, shrine. And others are having one-on-one conversations. You see a line of 10 or so folk who are going up to an individual who just seems to be sitting on the ground, having a conversation, and then leaving.
I think that might be the Oracle. I'm gonna get in line to speak to her. You can join me, or you're welcome to do your own thing. I certainly don't want to make all of you wait in line.
Nea. would go ahead and just hop in line while she's like eating her sandwich and just nodding.
Yeah, same.
Gotta have that
Ruff,
Sammy.
Ruff would like to go sit next to the Oracle.
Just go sit next.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
Why would you not?
Sounds about
Not
right.
not like skipping the line or anything, but like a little, like a couple, maybe one or two bodies off, just like sitting next to the Oracle, just staring, like listening to the Oracle.
Um, so the listening might be a little difficult. What you see, players may know, but to explain a little more detail, is you see an illithid there, a person who basically has a squid face, deep, normally purplish skin. This individual has not vitiligo.
Describe it.
Describe it.
When everyone has pure white skin, they're pale because of a lack of
Albino.
Albino?
Thank you.
Albino?
Their skin is there is barely a shade of purple to their skin. They're actually pure white, for the most part. Have red eyes, and most of the conversations you see seem to be telepathic. So someone comes and sits down, and there's not much words spoken. Sometimes some people leave. The couple people that Ruff can watch. No one stops Ruff. I will say that right away. Ruff is able to just go there. This is a free movement zone. People are able to go around. You see some people who are like actually poking and touching the little shrine that is to the person who made the grove in the first place, who made the All Paths tree in the first place. But you're able to run up and sit next to the Oracle, who, when someone comes and sits down, either kneels or like cross-legged sits. There is just a few seconds of quiet. You can see emotional reactions on the individual's face, but you don't really see much reaction coming from the illithid. And eventually there is either like a quick hand grasp and just like that, like quick little like squeeze for comfort. And someone could walk away with tears in their eyes, or like a watery laugh comes out of their mouth or something. But there's a moment of introspection from that individual before there's either a sigh of relief or a nod, and then they get up and head away. And you'll see small little gifts or tokens left in front. Like a couple people, you see money is there. More, you see like a card, a rose, various little knickknacks.
Yeah, I basically am just waiting my turn to get there.
If you're ready to give Ruff or Balmor a moment, if they actually plan on doing anything, or if Ruff was just going to keep listening, that it's also fine.
Yeah. With that explanation and seeing that somebody is speaking without talking, Ruff immediately is like really into this, and goes and sits, like, not with them, but as close as she could possibly get, or they could possibly get, without interrupting. And Balmor is just gonna go stand next to her and look over at the group and like to see where everybody's at, and just kind of wait.
Okay.
So Ruff is more interested in like trying to get into a conversation with them without breaking the line, but she doesn't understand how lines work. So just kind of sitting there waiting.
They're a crazy invention. I don't know who thought of it. It was the worst idea ever. Phailyn and Naya are in line. Kelliat, I don't remember. Or Kelliat and Mark, I don't remember what you guys were up to.
Kelliat would have waited in line.
Yeah.
He's trying not to shake the boat too much.
What do you do? You don't have if you have a scheme to pull off here, try it, guys. I don't know what you're going to get from it.
No. He's done enough, I think, for the moment.
All right. Then yes,
There's a cooldown period.
Eventually, the person in front of you seems to complete whatever their interaction was, and others have been a little more tearful or joyful. There's what you assume would be a positive relief. This person just has like a mirthful laugh and then just gets up, shakes their head, and walks away. You watch the illithid kind of just lower shoulders in like a almost dejected kind of way, like whatever that conversation was, it didn't pan out in the manner that she was hoping for. But then the eyes turn to you, and you don't hear a voice in your head yet, but the eyes just look at you, waiting.
I'm going to step forward and sit in front of her. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. You hear a voice in your head. And everyone doesn't always accept things that are said to them the same way. And I try to expect that, but it doesn't always leave me as comfortable at the end of it. Hello, my name is Zayth.
Hi. I'm Phailyn.
Nice to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you. I don't wish to take up too much of your time, Oracle, but I did read a little bit about the significance of this place, and I have spent a great deal of time in nature up above, and I'm still getting accustomed to the ways of the Underdark. And there was a plague, a blight in the Underdark that was cured by the warrior, and I have a similar darker thing up above. I caused a plague without meaning to take over my entire town. And I'm just wondering if you can see any way forward.
This isn't asked because it needs to be. Does Phailyn put something out, a token or anything?
Yeah, I think that I don't really have much in my inventory, but I would say that I probably collect a few like shiny rocks or interesting items. But I think specifically, and making sure Malkit doesn't see this, I pull out a mushroom that I've been holding on to.
Cool. You're able to.
It's just a simple, like what you would find in Masset, almost as if to be like, here's an offering of what did the thing, but I know not all of them do.
Perfect. There is her eyes shut for a moment, and there is a outreach that does include your mind for a few moments, and eventually you feel synaptic connections to more than just her or yourself. You feel it go through the tree behind you. And as that happens, you aren't seeing everything that the tree is seeing or feeling what it is feeling, because to have the same senses as a tree the size of the All Paths tree would be mind-numbing in a moment. But what you see is Xylith is kind of traveling through the tree, trying to find direction and sense where your instincts kind of help run the gamut that is this incredible web that exists from this ecosystem down here.
I think that Phailyn, as they sit there, begin thinking about the days they spent for those years and years alone, fruitlessly trying to find something, anything that would allow them to reconnect with the family they could not even be near, that they could not touch or speak to, and the shame that came with it, and just the focus of climbing up the tree, looking in the tree, coming down the tree, looking through the moss. Okay, move over to that shrub. Look at that river. We've been to that river about 15 times, but there's got to be something different. Maybe the silt smells different. It's the 5th winter. Maybe it's different in the 5th winter. Maybe it's different in the 7th spring. And I think that that's what's churning through Phaelyn's head as Xylith is going through the web.
Roll me your choice of a mental saving throw. Intelligence, wisdom,
Well, it's
or
gonna be
charisma.
wisdom.
I mean, I figured.
It's only a +2. That is a 11.
11. Okay.
Not great.
I did find them. Now I just need to find them again. Oh, I found the things I needed. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna read from there. All right, I just can't make eye contact with you while I'm doing this because I have to look over here for it. As you two begin having your minds travel, you feel yourself going through the Underdark. You feel eventually a rabid, quick, animalistic pace as something reaches out into a distant cavern, a distant tunnel, and you hear in your mind the following. And I will say, it is not her voice alone that you hear. You hear sounds that are hard to place but are still words. But there is not a single voice speaking when you hear this. A journey through a forgotten place will reveal a powerful artifact. But remember, great power often comes with a price. Choose wisely whom to trust, and know wisely when to use power. You said you rolled an 11?
Yeah. I rolled an 11 on the wisdom save.
You feel pain from a perspective of someone that isn't yourself. Who is it?
I think that the pain is coming from my mother, Sindrel.
In that moment, you feel where she is. You can continue.
No, I think it's that feeling of never being able to get a full breath into your lungs. Barely being able to speak 2 words without coughing, and I think in that moment, Phailyn realizes how far it's progressed.
And then this visual mental journey ends, and you are back sitting down in front of Xylith.
Thank you.
There's a nod. I don't know that she can give much more after the things that she just saw, but she gives a light nod and reaches out a hand to a very cold, clammy hand to give a quick squeeze of the hand or the arm.
Apologies, my headphones just died.
That's fine.
Technical issues, we love it.
That's fine.
Give me 1 moment, I'm so sorry, and you can go ahead and move on to other people while I'm working this out.
Cool. This is good. In this moment, I think the head turns to Ruff as Phailyn takes a moment with dealing with the rest of their specific moment. Hello.
Ruff just kind of looks around gives a wave.
I will also let you. I've had Kenku do different things different ways, especially with telepathy and stuff. Does Ruff have her own individual voice in her head?
Something I wanted to hold off till later.
That's fair.
But
you can also be like, it's symbols or something like that. Or if you want to try to work it where you're doing miming, we can do that.
Ruff for this, Ruff sounds exactly like Balmor.
Okay.
So in her head, basically Balmor's speaking with or through her, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, love that.
Cool. So out of Ruff, you just hear, this is awkward. Hi. Do I need to give an offering, or how does this work?
I assume there might be something you have a question about, and I can try to help with that. That's how simple it can be. It can get more complex depending on what you prefer. Some people leave tokens. You do not need to. Some people have very specific questions. You don't need to.
Okay. And you just see Ruff turns back to Balmor and just starts like signing to him, and it's fast paced and it seems very like frantic. Balmor just looks back at they just both look back at the oracle and go, or in her head, there was once a little boy, and he got hurt because of me. I just want to know if he's okay.
We can try. Why don't you tell me a bit about what happened? And we don't have to. A few of us have heard the story already, so you don't have to like rehash it. But she asks you in some way to kind of give her enough details so she understands who or what and why to look for through her own like mindscape.
Oh,
go ahead.
I usually just gonna like speed it up, but mostly just go. I found a deck of cards and brought it to a child, and I let the mom pull from the deck of cards, but the kid pulled instead and disappeared.
I haven't heard about something with this deck before for a while, but let's see what we can see. And similar to Phailyn, you guys go off to a mental area beyond here. Start like weaving through the veins of the tree itself, the roots of the tree. And roll me a mental saving throw of your choice.
Intelligence work? That's good.
Intelligent works.
That is gonna be a 9. Wow, I got a +6. Oh, 9. Yep.
Your minds begin reaching out, and they also stick to the Underdark. It's something deep around here. And for Ruff, at least, who was the last person to see the kid, I believe, and knows this kid's voice, hears the screaming of falling from this boy still. It is not the clearest. It is echoing like it's out in a cave or a cavern in the distance, and you're just hearing the echoes from off of a wall. But as you guys go deeper into the Underdark, wherever it is that this voice is coming from, you hear it a little louder, a little louder, a little louder. And you can see, for a moment, Ruff is able to see this boy falling again. In that quick little vision that Malkith has seen, that you saw, I think, one time when you and Malkith were having staring contests into each other's loving eyes, you see the boy reaching a hand out like he's falling still, somewhere down deep in here. And there's a wince from her as you both get kind of shunted out of this for a moment, and you watch her bend forward uncomfortably for a second before straightening back up. Normally, some form of wisdom is left in the wake for me to share or give or hope for. Part of that boy is deep down here, still trapped in something. I don't know what the card was or what the ramifications of the card pool was, but he is alive and down here, but trapped.
So we came here. Oh, okay. No, this is great. Thank you so much. This helps. And you just notice that Ruff is already standing and like walking away. Balmor just kind of puts down a gold coin and says, "Thank you so much for your help."
There's a bow of the head and just, I'm glad I could. Uh, whatever this force is, if it is holding souls, be careful.
Holding souls. All right. Thank you. And just like he just turns and walks away.
I think Kelliat was next in line. Kelliat, you watch Xylith take a moment for herself, but that was not what I was expecting. Okay.
Kelliat just
unexpectedly.
offers his little like gourd of his own personal alcohol.
It goes underneath some octopus legs for a second. Comes back out. I will never drink this again, but thank you.
Oh, okay. I think it's nice. He just goes and drinks it.
Well, hello there.
Hey, so dude.
Sa. Interesting term. Is there something specific I can help you with? Or that you're thinking about?
Honestly, I just kind of got in line to get in line. Looks back to Kith and Aranea like,
I mean, is there anything that you want to know about?
his 9 intelligence is just like,
I look at
Yours,
Balmor,
right?
just like, what is this?
Getting a crown?
Father.
oh, yeah, I guess my dad is kind of missing. I mean, he said he was going up top, but I guess I should probably check in on him if that's possible.
And FYI, that's not what the notes said.
Oh, he's going on vacation. Something like that.
Closer.
Yeah. And then slowly, like, he slowly realizes, like, wait a minute. If I learn this, then I have to go tell my sister about it, which gives Balmor another excuse to talk to my sister. And he's like, okay. Yeah, we could check in if that. I don't know how this, like, works. Do you just, like.
I eat your brain
Ah.
matter.
Well.
I was kidding.
Oh, I was gonna say if my sister's anything to believe, then you wouldn't have much to work with. But, all right. What is you only live once?
We love the YOLO mentality. Cool. You begin drifting off into the roots of the Underdark. And as your mind begins to enter that way, roll me a mental saving throw. Intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Turismo.
Chorizo?
Chorizo? Oh, well, that's just a saving throw?
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't matter either way. That's a 10.
Kids are doing real good at this.
I was like, oh, maybe add more. I don't. It's just a 7 and a 3.
You begin to get your mind pulled into the distance. And at first you almost feel it go backwards up towards Misitopolis and try to go out through the mouth of the cave and to exit to above before it is quickly turned around and heads down the other pathway, down a different path. And after miles and miles of traveling and feeling space whiz by, you find no sight, slow movement, and aches, not unlike the pain that you have from what you and Mal just did the other day, but deeper aches. A kick to the gut, a punch to the head, and not the ability to defend yourself. You find whatever's going on, if this is your father's mind that you are looking into, and, maybe she's wrong, your father is restrained. Maybe in a fun way, maybe not in a fun way. I'll leave that open to Kelliat's wonderful way to interpret the world. But is in desperate pain. And something that I'll let you decide if this is a pain that specifically Kelliat's ever really experienced. My mind says no immediately, but I also don't want to speak to that part of the character. You feel a deep ache in the underside of your stomach, and a growl and a gurgle, and you feel starvation. Your father has not eaten for days on end, and you don't know why, but it hurts like deep in the, for those people who have not had to eat for a few days or been able to eat for a few days before, it's a pain that and you feel that for a moment before you are sent back. It's funny. I had a bunch of random little quotes and stuff to throw at you guys, but you guys are asking questions to very different things, which is very fun.
I think Kelliat's really thrown off, but he's trying really hard to play it off. But he's like, "Whoa, well, that's wild, dude. Kind of trippy. Thanks so much. And we'll leave the alcohol that Xylith said that they would never drink again."
As you get up to leave, you hear the rest of her message, which says, "You will face a moral dilemma that tests your core beliefs. Your choice will not only impact your immediate future, but also defines your legacy."
He's just walking. He's walking away. Yep. Thanks so much. Thanks.
Are we seeing the change in demeanor as the rest of our party members have gone and sat down and talked to Xylith and then gotten up?
Unless anyone's trying to hide their shit, which I guess Kelliat
my
is.
sound went off right as I was having my final moment. Phailyn doesn't look particularly different, more pensive than anything. With a little bit of that glint of hope in their eyes, okay, maybe there's a shot.
Ruff's sitting by herself crying currently. And Balmor is Balmor was there for the second to do the head thing to be oh yeah, just ask about your dad, dude. But after that he turned around and went, and he's sitting back to back with her.
Would it be clear to us that this is a don't proceed type of thing, don't come and bother the space? Or...
Yeah, well, I mean, you're not seeing her face, but at this point, Balmor's guard dog backed against her, looking out to make sure she's okay.
Got it.
This Kelliat, guising it with the jester attitude, like normal.
Yeah, he's trying to look as lackadaisical as he always does. It's a little harder to do when he has a black eye and a busted lip, even if it's not real. Yeah, he's just vibing.
A performance or deception check, and people can roll insight if they wish to.
I was gonna say I have a passive insight of 16. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 17 on the dice plus. You said persuasion or performance?
Deception or performance.
Performance. So that is a 22.
Right, so if anyone wants to
Well,
roll.
if I crit, I'll be able to tell.
I rolled a 23.
23.
No, 10. 12.
And Nucketh.
20.
So Balmor, Ruff, and Mama Nea know, but
Yeah.
I don't think Naya's gonna say anything, but she does notice.
Yeah, Balmor is just gonna be like, oh, talking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Someone else. Great.
You know, the time knife. We've all seen it.
The time.
I feel like it would be at this point that I just kind of look at Malkith and just like eyeball between him and Xylith and just like almost motioning like, are you gonna go?
Go to who? Who am I? What do you want me to do?
Guess we're going
Why
to go
are
sit
you waiting
down.
in line,
I
bro?
Oh, you want to? Are we going back to the line?
Are you going or
I don't
are
give a
you
fuck.
going to
Whatever. If you want, you're in front of me. You go first.
Oh, okay. Is
Are you
Naya
worried about
just
something
goes,
traumatic being brought up? Because I feel like a lot of people here look like they've had some really traumatic.
that is a concern, but I don't know what I don't remember.
You
If
got a
that
lot of
makes
trauma in
sense.
your past?
I don't know.
Well, I guess you're about to find out.
Well, this is going to suck or be very, very good. I don't know.
Do you still have that chocolate wine? I think
Naya just kind of nods.
That'd probably be a good time to get ahead of it.
Yep, Naya just like slowly like pulls the wine out of her bag really quick and just like takes a swig and just like pops it back in the bag.
Go get him,
Alright.
slugger.
Yeah. Is Naya just like is sitting down, just staring at them.
Xylith still stares back at you. Hello.
Hello? I don't know how this works.
A lot of people are saying that today. Very simply, if there's something that you are wanting to think about or are thinking about, I can try to help you with it. Or if you just want to have a conversation, sometimes people just want to have a conversation with somebody. It's easier to say the words from your head sometimes.
I don't really know what I don't remember, to be fair.
Oh. That catches her a bit. Well.
It's a patron thing with Lolth. It's a little weird, but you can peer into my head if you want.
Well, if you're okay with it, we can take a quick journey and see where it leads us.
Okay. Naya is just not really sure what is about to happen.
Sure. Roll me your choice of saving throw from the mental ones: charisma, intelligence, or wisdom.
It's a nat 20, 27.
For Turismo.
For Turismo.
Got you.
Hell yeah.
All right. With a 27, you find that as she tries to peer in and is looking for things, and it seems like you guys do begin branching out. It's kind of like you are willing to take those first couple steps off and are going off in the distance, and a part of you gets led back up to up the Allpath Street to the Whispering Library for a moment, and you find there, for a brief second, you see a vision of a Durgar who is just poring over books up there, but then also hiding behind shelves, but then also just reading books. And you see the moment yesterday when you had a weird creeping feeling behind you, and this Durgar was just like behind one of the shelves watching you three looking at books together. And then the vision very quickly tries to head off towards Massatopolis. You feel it moving through space and time. And as that happens, you watch as a spider web keep gaining in front of, almost kind of like you're in a car and you're just having these webs getting on your visor, on front of your windshield over and over and over again until it blocks out. You feel yourself landing and staring at something. Something has almost a radiant energy about it. But as you peer at it, you can barely see anything through all of these webs at whatever this person or thing is that is being lit up with radiant energy, because your own mind is blocking it so hard.
Can I like try to like push past my own mind?
Sure. What is your DC for your spell saves?
Let me double check. It's 15.
All right. Roll me your choice of a saving throw and try to beat a 15 this time.
It's 20.
With a 20, You watch as the webs slowly begin to clear away. They almost burn away, like whatever this person is like a radiant flame. And you watch as things begin clearing out, and as you see, still dressed in finery, no armor in sight, hair up, almost like out to dinner, with Valen next to her, you see Elaine, being lit up, surrounded by this halo of energy, smile that like makes your soul weep for a brief moment when you see it, but you don't know why this person is being highlighted. But this person, for whatever reason, is so wholly important to your existence.
Do I recognize Elaine from the party?
Yes. You were
Okay.
stunned by her for a moment.
But I have no idea why.
In this moment, you don't. You're looking at this person and you're being like, I should know something
They're
here.
just really pretty.
So, yeah, something about it is hitting you very hard. I would say unless you think this is beyond something that, I don't know, feeling like there's like just a tear comes down.
Yeah, I feel like, Naya would definitely like have like this like pang of sadness that she just does not understand at all. Like she's confused by like why she is upset by this. I don't understand. I I guess like you guys watching her, like she kind of does grab her chest like while she's kind of in this, and she just is trying to comprehend like why she's seeing Elaine and like why she's feeling this way.
You are slowly pulled back in, and there's like a softness in Xylas' eyes, and be like, I don't know what this person means to you, but it's definitely something. I'm curious what was taken from you to make you forget someone so important.
Naya's kind of like looking away from Xylas and just like looking off the side. I don't remember. But it makes me very sad. And she just kind of sits there for a minute.
After you take the time you need, another small message appears in your head. Again, it is beyond just Xylas' voice. It's something else in the distance, reaching down and placing something in your brain. And you hear the phrase, a seemingly mundane object will hold the key to a hidden truth. Look beyond its surface and understand its significance to unlock its full potential.
Okay. I think at this point Naya would just kind of like hold out a hand to like shake Xylas' hand.
You get a cold, clammy handshake for a moment, and does the thing where it like presses the other hand on top to like give you like a tight squeeze for a moment, but then lets you go. Also hands you back Kelliat's water skin.
Just like go ahead and take it.
I don't want this.
I go ahead and just like set down a platinum and go ahead and get up and look at Malkuth.
Your face says that went pretty well.
It wasn't bad. But have fun. I don't know. Do you know what you're going to ask about?
Fuck no, I got no fucking idea.
Well, have fun. She just kind of like stands off to the side while Malkuth is doing his thing.
I'm gonna walk over to you.
Are you to RNA? Are you gonna drink that or?
Aranea like takes a sip and then like hands it back to Kelliat.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna drift over to the two of you and just kind of go. You good?
Oh yeah,
totally. That kind of made me sad. Sure. I don't know why though.
And I'm keeping a side look at Balmor and Ruff because concern.
I guess we can talk about what everybody saw over lunch whenever Malkuth is done. I don't really understand. But
Mm.
kind of, it's very strange.
Okay.
Melkith, do you sit down? What are you doing?
So I'll walk over. I'll kind of pull out some of the incense from my pouch and just kind of light a few with my fingers and put them around. Take a gold coin and toss it in whatever little charity hat thing they're using to kill a coin, and we'll sit down.
It's literally just the ground. People are just putting stuff right on the ground in front of her.
Toss a coin in the ground in front of her.
You light the incense. What's the incense smell like? Is there any particular ones that you favor, or maybe are there ones that are just real common that you just have like a bunch of because no one else likes them, so you just get them because they smell better than fungus?
They're just really strong, like smelling, like a flower, a burning flower.
Scythe closes her eyes for a moment and breathes it in. Visibly relaxes a little bit after some intense sessions with all your friends. Luckily, she has the easiest, probably like lightest, most trauma-free childhood person next. So she's got an easy one to kill here.
Oh yeah, nothing bad happened in his life ever.
Yeah.
Ever. She sees Malkith putting nails through someone's head and is like, bro, you're fucked up.
This is the worst one yet. Why?
How did it
You
progressively
did
get
what
worse?
with the kite stuff?
Yeah, you begin hearing a voice in your head. It says hello, once more, similar to the others. Is there something I can try to help you with today?
Fucking I had no idea. I just kind of came over because everyone else was coming over here. What the fuck am I doing here? Why am I around? What's the plan here? I don't know. You tell me. You're the fucking oracle.
I fucking am. Let's see how this goes.
I love this.
If you can roll me a mental saving throw of some sort.
Oh God, an 11.
Wow, we are doing great, you guys.
Okay, Aranea did a great job. Aranea did a
Yeah,
great
Aranea did great.
Utility.
But it is,
Utility.
but it does also. This is you allowing someone to break through your mental walls to help you find things. So it's actually good you guys fail. That's why Aranea had a little bit of a wed blockage from Mama Wolf helping her out. Cool. With an 11, you feel your mind splinter into a bunch of different parts of the Underdark. It is not as straightforward as some of the other ones where it was like, yes, we lead you down this winding path. Yours is just, it's almost like what happens if an explosion happens, where it is just all directions at once. Your mind begins spreading out in a rapid pace that is probably pretty new to you, I hope. If this happened to you before, I'd be curious to hear about it. But as it begins spreading out, you are crashing your mind into like walls of the cavern, and then it bounces off, and every bit of your expansion just ricochets off of different parts of the walls. And as you continue to go through the various caverns, you find fires deep in the caverns. You find a well of fire. You find a caldera, an actual volcano deep in the underground that is not necessarily the one that you've been at before or the one that you've spent a lot of your time with. You find one where you're going next towards Incombe, farther south, where it's dormant, but deep inside of it you can feel the rush of the fire that then kills and then pushes aside and brings life to new things. And through fire and the ground of pumice and the death that has happened there in the past, you feel a sensation of like a real quick cycle of that renewal that you're used to doing, of life, death, life, death, life, death, life, death. I'm so sorry if you guys can hear racing cars. Jesus.
The thing is, we can't hear it at all, so we just
Yeah,
see
no.
you yelling.
Yo, it's bad. That was
Fast and
God.
Furious.
I need to
Cannot
go
hear
out
it
there
even
one
a
of these
little
days and see what the hell they're doing. And you feel your mind just quickly runs through this cycle of life real quick. And a bit of it pulls back towards Phailyn for a moment, and you hear a quick phrase, a quick phrase that says, "Your paths will cross." Why'd you go away? That was annoying.
None for Malkith, and none for Malkith. Bye.
Nope, it's going over here.
Your password. Well,
uh,
Oh, never mind. You swore at
Going
me.
right
I'm
on
going.
by.
your path will cross with a figure from your past whose intentions may seem ambiguous. They will offer guidance or challenge. How you respond will shape your future. You hear that phrase real quick and feel your mind sink through the pumice of Inkholm down into the magma underneath, down into the cooler earth beneath that, where those who are part of the grave, those who are still dead, sit. And at least for a moment, there is a blank and calm under there. Is there anything specific that Malkith is looking towards or asking questions about?
Where am I supposed to go to from here? Like, what's the point of being here?
Is there someone or something you are trying to stay away from?
Well, you're the Oracle. You tell me.
Always love it when I get these. You can feel it in her brain, just being like, yes. These are always the fun ones. God. I don't know many people who aren't running from something of some sort.
The insight from you is impressive. I can see you spent a lot of time focusing your craft to really dive in on people's minds.
I read a lot of self-help books. They're very, very good.
It's good. I'm happy for you.
I love that so much, though.
Listen, I'm here for it.
Spends a lot of time at the library.
Oh, yeah. Do you believe in the god whose powers you get granted?
Just again, I feel like you're already inside the mind of my own. You're inside my mind, so I feel like I shouldn't have to answer these questions. I feel like you probably should know them already. We are paying you for this sort of insight, aren't we?
You are. If you decide to. You may also take your coin back if you want to. I'm not in it for the coin. But
Not in it for the
there doesn't seem to be quick flashes of the time that you did spend, not with just Phailyn, the many people that were in your cult, and then your very quick interaction with Phailyn outside of the cult. There seems to be some harbored emotions there. But you use your gifts. You use your gifts for everyone. But is this the actual God you believe in? Is death really? Is the grave really where you wish to sit?
When she asks that, I just stand up and grab my coin and walk away.
Ooh.
As that's happening, I would like Balmor to just walk right past you, and just kind of glance at you and just give a nod, like, the fuck, okay, and he's gonna go back over and just kind of push his way to the front and sit down in front of the Oracle.
Oh, all right.
Lines don't exist.
They're a suggestion. It's okay.
They are definitely a heavy suggestion for sure. As want to do with your group, you break tradition enough that she has to double take for a moment and be like, oh, well, this is new. Gives a nod and a hello into your mind.
What gives you the visions and helps you with seeing things, and what makes you think that they're true?
I was part of a very large network For a long time, it was damaged. Not damaged. Malevolent. We served something that didn't have what I would now consider a positive purpose. And I didn't know that until I was broken out of it. I came here to slowly seed all of these people into my mental link, slowly absorb and take and ruin this civilization to bring it under the whim of the one that I used to serve. And then I touched the shrine here, and that broke. And while holding onto the shrine, I saw what I hoped to be my future, which was sitting here giving advice. Not causing any real problems beyond maybe some sadness, some misgivings, some uncertainty, but not anything I think people don't already have. I hope that the things that I see will help, and I hope that the words that I say are true. But I try not to pretend that I know that they're facts. I hope they are.
So Balmor, a little more stern. Thank you for becoming what you are. Obviously, that's helping people. So you say you touched the shrine. And that gave you clarity? Right?
Yes, the connection that I had broke, and it felt like a new connection formed with the shrine, the tree, the deity that encompasses the shrine. I don't pretend to give an exact definition to that yet, but I would hope it's at least the tree.
The tree is behind the oracle?
Yeah.
Or
I mean, it's
okay.
technically, like, it's part of this, so it's like, it's the walls, it's everything. It's all the way up.
All the way down. It's all tree.
What if you were to touch that while holding my hand? Do you think you could tell me what's going to happen to me in my future?
I could try. I've never tried specifically holding onto the shrine while touching somebody else. I don't know what, if anything, that will do any different. It might be the exact same thing as your other half. It might be completely different.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm here to help my friends and my sister for as long as I possibly can.
Don't think there is anything wrong with that type of want. But yes, if that is something you wish to do, we can give it a shot.
Okay. So he just kind of gets up and places his hand on the wall.
So there is actually not far away a small shrine that specifically is a shrine to the warrior who fell here, and that's where she put her hand on. So she goes to put a hand back on there and leaves the hand open for you to touch, so you can do whatever combo. You can just grab her hand, you can touch the stone and grab her hand, you can put your hand over her hand on the stone, whatever combo works for your brain.
Yeah, he just puts a hand on top of her hand that's touching the stone, and then like takes her other hand. So he's like grabbing both.
All right. Roll me another mental saving throw.
A 12.
Cool. I will give you the phrase real quick, just because it's there. Beware the shadows that linger in your wake. An enemy previously unseen will use this darkness to strike when you least expect it. What is Balmor hoping for in this specific thing? What is Balmor looking for in this specific vision?
He mostly just wants to make sure that he can go back and tell Ruff, hey, I'm here. Even the Oracle said I'm gonna be here for you. Like, this is proof. If you believe the boy is stuck down here, then you have to believe the other side that the Oracle said also. So whatever information the Oracle gives is what he's gonna go back to Ruff with.
Gotcha. To be like, oh well, it's either all true or all not, or so like one way or another.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like if she's like, hey, you're gonna outlive your sister, you're gonna live forever, blah blah blah, then he's gonna go back with that. But if he's like, you're gonna trip and fall down this next chasm right over there in like 5 minutes, he's gonna go back and be like, look, I need to do as much good as I can in the next 5 minutes. So
I got a real tight timeline.
I
very
love Balmor
honest,
so much.
very honest with each other, like 100%. If it hurts you, it hurts you, but we need to be upfront.
Sure.
Yeah.
As you begin reaching out, you find your mind travels the caverns of the Underdark similar to the others, but yours begins diving down and underneath, and you feel your mind actually like powering through the soil and the rock and earth itself, slowly scrambling through it, and then bursting out again, and not just flying through in the same perspective as whatever this vision is taking hold, but you feel flying and movement. And when the blinking comes, whenever you take a moment to blink, in between those blinks, the visions change for a brief moment. You see crashing down to the earth. You have a quick, fearful, like almost with a crack of thunder, a vision of a metallic bird trying to claw at your face for a moment. You find a calmness underground, huddled, and the slow breath of a mechanical dragon for a brief moment before it all pulls you back into yourself once more.
Hey. Balmor's just gonna go, birds. Metal birds and a drag. What did you get from that?
She also looks curiously at this like, I saw the same things. I don't know what that second, the dragon thing was. That was something that looked like one of the Fauna Forged for a moment. I don't know about the dragon underground thing. That was weird.
Okay. And you say that some of these they mostly come true?
I've seen it help people, and those who have come back to talk to me, I have heard that they've come true, but I also don't know if someone would come out of their way to come tell me that something did not come true. I think maybe your friend who was talking to me beforehand might be one of those people who would come back and tell me that something didn't happen.
I'm probably gonna have to talk to him if this does happen. Okay. Yep. And he just like gives a nod again. It's like there's a gold, and he just seems like completely out of it, and like just slides another gold at you towards her, and just okay, and just like walks back to his sister.
After leaving some of you despondent and the other ones confused, I think we're at a good spot to go on a break. That sound good for people?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna all ponder life's meanings for a little while off screen, guys. We'll be back in a little bit.
If you do that, Blizza's gonna stand up and kind of offer her hand to help him up. Then your mother's gonna have to kill you, and she doesn't want to do that.
I'm gonna have to see her, huh?
She's up there. She looks up towards the tower.
You can see that Irona is actually like one finger up, still just like cantrip shooting a few things that are in the distance. Just like check it out, like a couple small things here and there. Scaran just looks up and is like, how do I talk to her without getting shot in the process?
If you have me with you, she'll hopefully be calm enough. I told her that we thought you might be under a spell that would have messed with your memory.
19.
Yeah, 19.
All right. Another fireball on her face. She cries out in aggravation. Another orb of blackened blood and darkness begins to form together and form back up. Ouchies. Anything for
I would love to find out what the bean does.
All right,
Jay?
roll a d100, oh glorious GM.
Oh my goodness, I get to use my big chunker.
Yeah, you do.
That is an 87. What does the bean do?
An 87. A nest of 1d4 plus 3 eggs springs up. Any creature that eats an egg must make a DC Constitution 20 saving throw. On a successful save, a creature permanently increases its lowest ability score by 1, randomly choosing among low scores. On a failed save, the creature takes 10d6 force damage from an internal magical explosion.
We have breakfast for tomorrow.
So there's just some magical eggs that have showed up and are going to be a problem. Excellent.
I'm going to
I
collect
love
the
that
eggs.
for you.
Put them in my bag.
I love that for you.
You'd be kind of
Valley?
zombie walking a little. Like real slow walk up.
Hi.
Yeah.
Nixie?
Yeah, Valley,
Yes.
you turn and see Nixie in this glorious, bubbly appearance, standing in front of you, maybe looking a little stiff and awkward and unsure of what to do. Correct me if I'm wrong, Nixie.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, looking very confused.
So when were you going to tell me that the rest of you were this thing that I've been running from for the last,
Okay.
2 years?
Okay, 1, to be fair, we didn't know you were running. 2, we haven't told anyone, not even my siblings know. And 3, are you okay?
I'm blue now!
And as that, we hear another horrible shriek from the quad.
We will
Boba
deal
goes-
with the blue thing later, it'll go away.
Yeah. Boba says, we can talk about this later, we really need to get going.
I still think we should put in the fine print that, may induce death later on if you don't come up with a good catchphrase and transform properly.
All right, I'm coming around on this.
That's what I heard from our first meeting. So,
Must
I
be
mean,
okay
I'm all
with
for
hair
it.
color changes and sometimes skin tone color changes and sometimes physical species changes as well. We don't know. What if you
Actually, that's a
pull the
good
dog
point.
card and someone turns into a dog?
Okay, I'm back in.
Isn't
That's gonna be confusing. How's your day going?
Good. We have band things going on. I saw my owner, did my dance, liked my dance. He liked my day, and he gave me belly scratches. And now I'm here, hang out with you. And are your day going good? Good day, right? Good day.
Yeah, it's not a bad day, so far. She gives you a pat on the head a couple times.
Leans right onto you. Good day.
Yeah.
Good day.
Oh, it warms her heart. She's just it'll be fine.
So much
right?
better than dog jail.
Adding somebody into the group. Ugh.
Oh, you're gonna make me
Color
cry.
drains to her face.
It just took me so long to register what you just said. Goodness gracious.
We would have gone and done the fucking mudslide. That would have happened at some point.
It's Sid's favorite place. It is Sid's favorite place. Sid loves dirt.
It loves dirt.
It is a great paladin that swings a shovel axe. Of course, Sid loves dirt.
It was just the way you said it.
It was the way you said it.
Fantastic.
We're not
Sid loves
arguing the
dirt.
fact. It's just the. It was the aggressive affection for dirt.
I do have a question. Is the love for dirt greater than the love they have for Yvette, because I don't think we've ever heard them talk about Yvette like that. It's like, I love you, and then I love dirt.
It's different. Dirt is like part of their
That's what they all
personality.
say.
Dirt is to Sid as necromancy is to Yvette.
Yes.
Like probably equal amounts of love, but it's
That doesn't
I
count
know
as a
it, but like
solution,
here, this is got multiple.
Yvette. It doesn't.
This is such a problem tonight. Fuck. Anyway, the problem is it's because Ken keeps talking.
I guess I'll just shut the fuck up.
I guess I'll
Just do like your bliss voice for Kid instead or something. Just use a different
No,
voice.
it's fine. It's fine.
Which bliss voice is the question?
Is one of them Southern?
No.
Walking through the entranceway is maybe Solara, Ara, Chiv, and you see a young boy with familiar hair and eyes.
Motherfucker.
With an
Oh,
adult old gentleman with short gray hair. There we go. The whole gang's back together. And that's where we're going to end this session.
Oh my god.
Through observation, we've
Theoretically.
learned how important it is to keep it to oneself.
All right, Lyra, town girl.
What's Bells doing? Yeah, I want to know how Bells is feeling right now.
She's giving shade! Talk shit, get shit!
Two. Once Bells has taken a few moments to process, they are.
I mean, not to be a person of a singular track mind, but you know, that's the way that Kind wants to go, is just down that one tunnel instead of splaying out into these other ones. We can always check them on our way back, but
Did you just make a one-track mind joke?
yes, I did. Fuck off.
God. Awful.
Fen
Listen.
meows in annoyance.
I give him scritches.
George, just happy to be alive.
Yeah,
George is
just hanging out, just
George is
trotting
just
along.
doing his
Goes up to
best.
Sid, hoping for some pets.
Oh yeah,
Been a minute.
Sid just picks him up and he's like, "Oh, hi, buddy." Come in."
Oh my god.
All right, does an 18 hit you down there?
Yeah, it does. Oh, it's in my mouth.
So that's +2. He's also going to use a channel divinity to add.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, it's like a spark. It's like
to add
eating
22 necrotic damage to that.
Yeah. Oh,
Your nuts are
jeez.
gone.
Oh.
You're seeing stars, aren't you?
Welcome to welcome to a serious
tasty.
D&D game. You just got kicked in the nuts.
Sorry,
And
I
I-
already used my cure wounds, so I don't think I can use them.
Oh yeah, I don't have any healing spells. Sorry, bud.
If you like, I can.
I'm gonna
I
spare
can
the
use-
dying on my balls.
If you like, I can use lightning lure and pull them out if you want.
You
Legit, I feel like we need a little bit of,
You spare
bringing Brock out.
60,000 potential lives. Anyways.
Oh man.
This is the game we signed up for.
Visual, very hard set expressions, curly, slightly auburn reddish hair. Emanates an aura or an energy around her that is frightening.
Hate this. I hate this so much.
Carries a shield with a face on it.
No! 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 Vinny, no! Vinny, no!
So
I'm so sorry that you guys have no clue, but also I'm so glad you have no clue because you would also be equally as angry.
I'm so happy that the wedding happened, so I don't have to deal with this smell in person. this smell in person.
Oh, I would have smacked you. I would have been like, "Hey, bud, come here, give me a hug." Smack upside the head. How fucking dare you?
I mean, I now live like
Neither of us belong here. And that's it.
fine. It was. I belong here. Look, I had a long Sunday. Is it? We don't belong in the Undercity. We don't belong on Wishfall. We don't belong in Vagari. Can you be more specific, please? There's just like a lot of different places.
She will spend 3 first-level spell slots to answer. I'm gonna kill you,
At least
Vinny.
you're about to get your rest.
Yeah, no, thank fuck.
Trees, and it's like, those could make some cool toys.
Yeah.
Some good wood.
Yeah,
Some nice
like
bark.
that would make a good grave. Like I think the justification is that would make a good grave. I would not bury somebody there.
Don't bury somebody into that dirt. Don't do it.
We're not burying anyone here. We can't kill anyone because we can't bury them
I
here.
want to know what justifies as bad dirt now.
Like if it's
You
not going to
should
be like
know.
good quality, if
In
it's not going
nature.
to, yeah, you would know
No,
too.
not as Lyra.
Wait.
I mean, there's people. There's not like a lot of people, but people.
Oh, I didn't know. I assumed we were the only 4 in the shop, so that's my mistake.
Well, I mean, his shop is kind of like an outdoor stall. Like again, he's literally like that guy from the opening from Aladdin, where it's like it's
Mel, the face. I
My
want
mistake.
that. I want that face as our new group chat.
Please no. Please no.
It's happening.
Seriously me. For fuck's sake, because I'm not sure I understand.
Is she acting good because she thinks acting good is going to keep everybody together, or is she just acting good because she got it all out of her system the night before?
She got most of it out of her system, so she's mellowed out.
Okay, that's all I was asking.
now.
Mellowette? Like just a little mellow? A small mellow?
She's mellowed.
had to see that coming.
I'm hanging up now.
Hi, Mel.
You okay? You watch as the dark-skinned woman begins reaching for her in the armor and just like trying to grab onto the side of her arm.
Immediately distracted, she turns to her, she grabs her hand, she goes, I'm okay. It's fine. We're okay, I think. Just
No one's gonna hurt you unless you start slinging lightning spells. And also are a part of Husk and want to destroy the world for whatever reason.
What the fuck is Husk?
Does not seem to take effect, and a kind of like a swirling whirlpool begins to start taking place as more bones slowly start circling around the general area. And you watch as a bit of a break begins to appear. And not like a break in like stonework. You see a portal, a plane, a crack in some form of reality, just slowly opening underneath where this arcane spinning is happening.
Cool, we're going to hell.
Oh no!
It's funny you say
No!
that, actually.
Oh no!
No, there!
Where are we going?
Kent, we're gonna take a quick step back into you for a quick second.
You!
Hello all, welcome back, welcome wanderers, hello raiders from we gotta go back up top. I did not see who it was. Goblin Tuesday. Hi guys, thank you for coming over. Super appreciate it. Hopefully your stuff was going well. We just took a quick break. Everyone got a bunch of prophecies and had a really hard time with it.
Okay, mine was a mixed bag.
I don't think anyone seemed to really enjoy it. Players, yes.
I wouldn't say any of them were nice.
Mine was confusing. I have a Dwergar stalker.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell us about that. I'm worried about that.
Look, we can always get that checked out. It's easy. You just go back to the
Once again.
you know where he is. Like I
Just
told
look
you where
behind
he
you.
is.
He's right there.
I'm happy
Oh,
to
is he in line right now?
What was that?
Oh,
What was that, Malcolm?
you're not to
What was that,
I'm happy to
Malcolm?
interrogate him.
Interrogate.
No, Malcolm, you do not get to interrogate him.
I was just gonna go with you. All right, let's go.
I feel like if you interrogate him, you're definitely gonna nail it. You got
Yeah.
this.
The only thing I'm really interested in though is that he was there the first time that I was here.
Yes.
What was like it was like 15 years ago, and then he's here now.
Yes.
I'm like, you've you know
It's almost like
something.
he lives and works here.
Yeah. So yes, we are having a good game, and we're gonna hop back into it now. I don't know what you guys are doing next. Are you guys gonna go craft things? Is that the downbeat for you guys after?
I guess
Everyone's just got
We're
their
gonna
big ads and needs to go craft.
Make crafts that have our feelings in them.
So after all of you guys
Art
went
therapy.
and got a visit, you visited the Oracle of the All Paths tree. You sat down, had a quick one-on-one with her. Each got weird visions or questions. All of you left in some state. I don't know. I want to say everyone left in the same state, but you guys still have some time. Leon also went and had a conversation. Also
How's
looks
he looking?
not great either, honestly. No one had a good time from this.
No.
Leon just comes back and you just see like white knuckle clenching on his rapier on his side, being like, all right, what did you guys have planned next? Because this was not my favorite stop on this trip so far.
Yeah, do you want to come crafting with us?
God, that sounds great right now.
Yeah, let's go craft things.
Let's craft
Is
our
there like
feelings
a
away.
place nearby where we can get like a nice sending spell? I don't know how much sending costs.
Oh.
I'm gonna send a message home real quick.
What's going on?
So, you know me, big family man, so gotta
Can I
check
roll
with-
an insight check on this bull?
Big family man. Yeah, go ahead. Leon also raises a finger and is like, I can cast sending. I usually need to know what someone looks like, but I could try to help.
Was he around when my sister busted through that wall that one time?
That's a nat 20 insight check.
I wasn't even gonna roll.
I rolled a 19. It doesn't seem like you're scared. You're not hiding
Feel real
shit.
bad about it.
A good family man.
No,
Yeah.
Benea's just got the big sad still and rolled a 7.
Oh,
he's fine.
Immediately just I think the look I give you, Kelliat, is I'm not gonna say anything, but I know you're lying and we'll talk later.
I don't have like a picture of her.
All right. I mean,
Was he not there when she busted the wall?
No, I'm pretty sure if that's around the same day that you guys were doing that stuff, Leon was helping Jesper and Nazir out.
Wasn't he at the party?
Yeah, he was at the party. He would have seen Balmor dancing
is
with
true.
her.
Oh, okay. Oh, so we're looking for sister, not father. Got it. Yes. Has at least seen your sister.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because, I mean, yeah, we've seen
So
it.
I'm messaging
Not much gets in her way, so.
your sister.
Yeah. If that's okay.
Do you mind telling her I said hi?
Hold on, bud.
Balmor, I think not the time. Not the time.
Just look over and be like, I don't know how much time I have left.
Belmore
Just-
says hi. I could probably fit in 3 words. We'll see what the rest of it says.
What do you mean? You don't know how much time you have left?
Oh, so yeah. Wait, what?
Don't. More important stuff. Tell her I said hi.
Learning a lot from my.
I'll see how
One
many
outing
words
with
I
you
have
guys.
left at the end of this.
All right, what am I?
that's-
What do you want me to say? Vamp it to me. Vamp it to me. Give me something to
Okay,
work
okay,
with.
Alright.
A bard and then also a monk who acts like a bard working together. It's gonna be some weird times.
Laughing. It's Kelliat. Had a vision. Dad is bound, beaten, and starving somewhere. Help?
We're at 13 so far, so we got plenty more.
Oh. I don't know much else. Balmor says hi.
How are you? I'm gonna give him a little extra just to throw in there since we have the extra thing.
Okay.
All right.
How are you? Yeah, play it off. Play it cool. Play it cool. It's so cool. She's going
Balmor says hi, and how are you?
He
Kelliat,
said,
you're
"Send." Oh crap! I ran out of words.
Oh, damn it.
Do not kick my ass.
You don't. You just say, "Do not kick," and it cuts off.
You watch like a physical wince as whatever message comes back.
Buddy.
She's not happy.
No, I can imagine she would be.
His nose starts bleeding. Don't know how that happens, but he's like, how is she beating me up in my mind?
Yeah.
She said "what the fuck" a lot.
Enough
That's
to fill up
wasting
25
words.
Mhm.
No.
Lissy, that's wasting words.
I could use this again technically, but like I don't know that I want to. Any leads? Where are you? I assume that means you. And then how do we track him down? Then she says, "Hey, NM2 HBU." I think that's the Balmor.
Nothing much. How about you?
Wait, I didn't catch that. AM2?
No, nothing much. How about you? But shorthand, text shorthand.
I'm just waiting
I
for
love
a
that it's
message
just
to go,
like-
you up.
I cannot be used for that one. I will not be used for those ones. That's not...
Yo, bro, I got a message from a girl.
Nope.
Please, I need you to do it. No.
Okay. How many more of those you got in you, bud?
Gotta go fucking check his character sheet real quick.
Once again, not to like put you on blast, like not to put you on the spot, but like once again, my dad is beaten, bound, and starving somewhere.
Yeah,
after
no,
saying that he would be fine.
I heard that one for sure.
I'm gonna, with your consent, Kelliat, I want to put my hand on your shoulder, like kind of comfortingly.
Yeah, it resolves.
Yeah. Just kind of like rubbing your back very much in like the awkward friend who's like, I don't know how to help. Is this helping?
Yeah, what level is sending? It'd be helpful if I knew what level sending was, huh?
I think it's 3.
I also thought it was 3, but now I feel like I'm wrong. Nope, it is 3rd level. Cool.
Wow, I'm so smart and cool.
Yeah, I have at least.
You are smart.
I want to save 1, but I can use at least 2 more.
Okay, perf. So tell her. Actually, wait. Don't respond to her yet. Wait, no, I can't text. You can't message my dad, can you? Because you've never seen him before.
I'm gonna keep walking to the crafty sprout while we're doing this.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, we're straight up walking.
It's just like on our way to the crafts place.
No, message her again and say that tell her that you can't send. You can't send because you don't know him. I'm in Plunge. I might be a disappointment, but I won't be the reason my dad dies.
Okay. I know that kind of fills up the whole thing. Balmor was the thing you wanted to say as well.
That fills up the whole thing.
That's what she said.
Not
All right,
yet.
count it. Can
Not
I
yet.
have that
She
water
hasn't
skin?
said
I
it
need
yet.
to take a sip. Thank you. Oh god.
Just 3 words. I miss you.
Cool.
Aww.
I'm gonna take out some of the words from yours, Kelliat.
Take out some of the filler words.
Yep.
It'll still send.
Yeah, we got it. Okay. Does it? You guys keep heading up. Balmor says, I miss you. Cool. Should I just assume from now on that you get 20, he gets 5? Is that how we're dividing it up?
Sure. Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. God, why is she yelling?
Yeah, sorry. I'll get you like, I don't know, a fantasy ibuprofen. I don't know.
Why'd you put the word fantasy in front of it? What is that word?
Don't get the brand fantasy ibuprofen. It's way too expensive everywhere I've been. Get the off-brand. Get the generic.
Yeah,
Okay,
Final
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fantasy. I
Always.
approve it. It's got really great artwork.
Did you hear they have like 15 versions?
God.
I heard 7 was the best though.
For
No,
mine or
it's
10
just the
myself.
most overused.
Oh! This game will now devolve into a debate about the games,
I've-
and we will no longer
I've
play
played
D&D.
1.5 of them, so I have no actual qualms.
I-
And the one that I played fully is Tactics, because I like tactics games. So
That's
it's not
my
even a
favorite
major. You get a response, your sister being like, again, the beginning part, she's like, well, why did you fucking, and then stops. Like, okay, gotta use this responsibly.
Come on, let's put it together. Get it together.
Yeah.
You're the responsible one.
Keep it tight.
Can astrally project an image eventually. You're an idiot, but sure.
Okay.
We need
You know what? That's good.
more divination. Like, that's what she said. She's like, we need, like, we don't know shit. We need to divine it. That's the only real option. Last message and message is Balmor, can't wait to see. Cuts off, so I assume the last one's you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless you guys are gonna go see a concert or something, maybe she meant that. But so
Yes,
Cannot
the
wait to see.
concert in Masset. We all know
Ah,
about it.
that's fine.
right.
Right. Are we at the crafting place? Because I want to craft some stuff.
I just want to say as a point of order, the entire time this is happening, Malkith has got a good distance between the group, and those of you that saw him when he was torturing Phailyn, he's got that same expression on his face.
Oh, good.
Fun.
That's concerning.
I was going to ask. I did want to go down the line and kind of so everyone understands where everyone else is sitting. We can start with Phailyn, work our way down. What's the tude? What is the tude that like you exude right now? The tude of exude.
Phailyn, out of the whole group, is probably the least upset, despite the crummy feeling of feeling their mom's pain. Because the good side of that is that their mom is still alive. And if anything, if the disease has lasted this long without killing her, there is hope. I think the fact that Phailyn finally has a hint as to what might be out there is giving, I wouldn't say it's giving them a pep in their step, but it's given them a bit more of a purpose. But it's also, I think, made them a little more wary and self-absorbed, because they're thinking, okay, well, if I need to take care of this thing, like, are my friends going to support me, or are they going to not care? And it just turns, it's like the mix of, like, I feel confident, but I also am having a total breakdown of, like, maybe I shouldn't be here.
Solid. Kelliat, you next. What's the tude you exude?
The tude is trying so hard to be nonchalant, but it's very clear that like, he's bothered, obviously, but he's had a lot of practice in putting on a nonchalant air, so he's trying his best to keep that up, but the people who've been around him the most are probably like, that doesn't seem normal.
Yeah, you're definitely chalanting a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, and Malkith.
Also, he just said out loud all the problems that he's had, so everyone knows. So
right, we know what's happening.
Malkith, any additional descriptors you want to give to kind of how Malkith's
That's
doing?
where we're at.
All right, Balmor/Ruff.
Balmor is kind of, he looks more energetic. He's moving around a lot more. He's not paying as much attention to Ruff, and it's not like I don't want to be around you, but more of like he's like looking at her and like keeps looking at the ground, and he seems to be counting on his fingers and like looking around as he's counting. Ruff, I don't know how to describe it other than like Ruff basically looks like an Attack on Titan's character. Like, she is just like staring at the ground, mouth open a little bit, and like slowly keeping pace with everyone else, and like mumbling things to herself.
And Aranea?
Naya is again feeling a lot of like this heavy sadness and is still super confused as to why, but also she's watching the rest of her party members, just like everybody in their moods, like, and is just trying to figure out like what can she do to kind of bring everybody up again, because this is a little depressing and just well, everyone's in their feels.
Yeah. The one lighthearted thing you guys see is Nymtheria is up here already at the Crafty Sprout, has kind of like a whole long table to themselves, and like 1/4 of it is just painted and sculpted mushrooms. So that's the vision you come and see when you first get here, at the very least.
Yes, Nim.
Oh, Nim.
Good job, Nim.
Nim, those look awesome.
Insert Nim response here. Yeah.
No, it's Nim as a quokka. The quokka has the little brush in their mouth, and they're just like,
yes.
Perfect. Wonderful. No notes. The quokka is just like, yeah, Nim's not here. It's quokka mode. Cool. When you guys are here, is there? You guys have one more message if you wish to get it out. But also, both Ruff and Malkith both seem like they need a friend right now. That's a separate thing. Or they might set a friend on fire. I don't know. One or the other.
Oh my god.
Maybe the anger from one can soothe the sadness from the other. That works.
Oh,
yeah. Kelliat's gonna put a hand on Balmor's shoulder and then be like, I'm gonna regret saying this, but if you want to use the last message to flirt with my sister, you can go do that.
Oh my goodness.
Balmor's like counting, and he's kind of like half paying attention to you. He's like, I don't. No, but we do need to send one last message. That dragon is still alive.
What?
Yeah.
And
Are
he's
you
like
gonna send a
still
message
counting.
to the
He's like,
dragon?
no, well, no. Can we? Because I feel like I'd have some things to say.
To the dragon.
A few.
I mean, yeah.
I don't think we can talk to the dragon. We can't talk to other megaphanophores.
What
so I
about
don't think we can talk to the
Alex?
dragon.
Can
Well, I
we
mean,
send it to-
technically, I could talk to the dragon. Not talk, but I have spoken to it in a way.
Nymtheria also coos in response because kind of also talked to.
Oh, sorry, Nim.
But and be like, we don't have to talk to the dragon. I mean,
who are you going to talk to?
Nice. It could be anyone that's in charge.
Alex.
Yes, that'd be great. That's a great
We
idea.
should send a message to Alex.
And he's like trying to multitask as he's like looking around for Ruff and the message, and he's like, okay, one thing at a time. So I was underground and I felt really comfortable, and I was like curled up in a ball, and I felt warm. But then the dragon was there also? So I'm gonna guess the dragon's still sleeping, and he's still down there.
I mean, probably. They did burrow away.
Right, we
Yeah,
saw
they
him
seemed like-
dive into the earth.
They seem like everything's fine there. Like, it doesn't seem like they're trying to do anything to find the dragon or anything. So maybe they thought he went away.
Also, like, what are they gonna do? Like, they had all their best spellcasters hitting the dragon, and the dragon.
Look, if you would like for me to use that last message to flirt with your sister, I'll grab
No.
and I'll do it instead. Like, I thought this would be
No.
a nice thing to help out, but flirting.
No. I'm just listen. All I'm saying, like, who are you? You want to message Alex what specifically? That it's still under there?
That an oracle told Balmor that that something about watching his back, and then the dragon appeared in the vision. I don't know how to do this. I'm trying to figure out this already. I don't know, like, what's going on. Like, he's still counting on his fingers as he's talking to you, as he's going.
Listen, you use your message for whatever you want. I just thought that you were planning out the flirt when you were doing this.
I'm gonna walk up to Balmor and, with Balmor's permission, put a hand on both shoulders. Stop counting.
I was on 63. I don't like that number.
Yeah, a little
There's also
much.
too many words for message, boo.
Stop counting.
At this
Breathe.
Naya at this point is just gonna go sit next to Quokka Nim and just start painting some mushrooms. And it's just like looks at the rest of you. Sit. We will craft and we shall talk. Sit down. You guys are stressing me the fuck out. And she's just like grabbing a mushroom and is just like painting it with Quokka Nim.
Immediately you say go sit down. I'm like, okay, and I go and sit down and grab like a mug or something. What's common? Just like start painting it.
Mug, small sword, like fake sword.
Oh my god! Phailyn starts working on a small sword. That is what it is.
Kelliat is trying to paint 5. How many kids does he have?
5.
5.
I love how you worded as how many kids does he have, to which I'm like, Kelliat, hang on. What do you need to tell us?
No, they're his responsibility. And also they're his liability if he shows up without souvenirs. He will get his ass pranked so bad. So 5 little swords, keychains, whatever, and he's like painting each and every single one of that.
God.
While we're all sitting down, can I do like a perception or investigation to see if I see that dwergar anywhere?
Sure.
That I've told no one about yet.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a check for that.
Yeah.
I know everyone else, really, it seemed like most of everyone else did. Balmor, Ruff, and Malkith also go sit down and like start painting things, or are they doing other things?
What time of the day is it for us? Still pretty early, right?
It's you got pretty early in the day, yeah.
When it gets dark, let me know.
Okay. Are you painting for now though?
What are you painting?
We're just hanging out.
Okay.
We're
You're
just
not
hanging
painting anything? You're just sitting there like
No.
a freak, not painting anything, and I color me mine?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a 21 for investigation.
And Balmor, Ruff, are you guys also sitting and painting or doing something else?
It's about to get real emo. So Ruff is painting. She sat down especially after Mama Nea said to sit down. Just like turned and looked at her and just walked over and sat down and just started painting. Ruff is just standing. Not Ruff. Balmor is just standing over her shoulder, like looking around and like slowly counting and like looking over her shoulder and just making sure she's not painting
Balmor.
anything too crazy.
Balmor, stop counting.
I will. There's a number I'm trying to get to.
I said, do you know why he's counting?
No, I'm really confused, to be honest.
Okay, well, out of curiosity, Balmor, why are you counting? Leona asks.
There's people that I need to talk to, and then people that I've done things to, and I need to watch out. So I'm counting in my head of the people that could possibly hurt me based on what I've done.
You're at 60
You're at
something.
63?
What?
63?
Are you?
Well,
you're
dang.
you're going higher?
I'm slowing down for a reason. It's harder to find people at this point.
Okay. But might be sorry I asked. I'm sorry. He's painting a flying squirrel.
Aww.
I like your painting. It's good. You have a really nice painting. It's great. It looks fantastic. It's perfect. Exactly what you would like.
Roll a whatever charisma check you want to call that.
I'm feeling very bad for very paranoid Balmor right now.
I rolled a 4.
Trying so
Cool.
hard not to make more enemies.
What was it? Charisma? Persuasion?
I did persuasion. Yes.
Persuasion? Cool. I mean, 4 from Balmor, you guys let me know how much that convinces your characters.
Not even close.
Not much.
I know you do see, like, outside, getting up where this is requires like walking over some branches, which are like roped off and turned into small bridges. You do see like not near the actual building itself, but like closer and like peering over, like in. You see with like a few books and like looking between things, like looking around.
It's the same Dwergar though?
It's the same Dwergar.
Oh my god!
I just, without even getting up, I lock eyes with this Dwergar who I know is looking at me, and I'm just like pointing like my fingers to my eyes and pointing at them.
What?
Like, just like, I see you.
Aranea, what are you? Who?
Why are you mean mugging this guy?
He
What is
enthusiastically like nods yes, like yes, and then gives a thumbs up.
He was just
You
really
know?
confused, and
What
it's
did
just
you
like it's completely ignoring everybody else right now, and it's just like, here, like waving him over.
Very enthusiastically goes inside.
Wait, Nia, who is this? I grab the sword I've been painting as if it will protect me.
I don't remember. They've been stalking me. It's when we saw Xylith. I'm very
I put a
confused.
hand on my bow. My hand on my bow immediately.
Wait. I look at Malcolm. Valen was there with some very pretty lady. I don't know why Valen was there. I don't know who this is. Who is this? Why are you stalking me? You were here at the library 15 years ago, and this week, what is going on?
Enthusiastically coming in, this Dwergar runs, begins coming up to you guys, and then starts hearing the bits of conversation and the various accusations and the looks that people have. Like, you don't. Okay, you don't remember me. Okay. Never mind. I thought you must be somebody else. And then just turns and starts walking away.
Who are you looking for? What's her name?
I immediately get up and like grab him by the shoulder.
I was gonna say, Malkuth is looking at Naya, like waiting for the word.
Kelliat has put himself in the doorway to keep this guy from leaving.
Phailyn has her bow out.
What are you doing?
You're like the first time you guys see Naya like frantically trying to find the words. And like she's just like reaching out to this Dwergar, like spinning them around. No, wait. I don't know how I know you. But I think I do know you.
We a bunch of us adventured together. Yarrick. My name's Yarrick.
Like you guys see Naya, like her eyes are like trying to just like find where she knows this name from, and she's just nothing is coming to mind. Like you almost see that she is like panicking, like she's like getting very like panicked breathing. I don't know.
Do you know if you guys had a group name of some sort that you're a venturing party? Or did you have an idea for one?
Whatever you're feeling.
I have no idea. Cool. Then I have an idea, but
We couldn't even figure out a name for this group. I
can't even come up with a name for a group that isn't ours.
You know what? Super fair, guys. I won't even throw a name out there then. But Yarrick goes into like a bit of like some small details. Being like, no, we had some bad luck towards the end, and a lot of us got separated from each other. And I've been here doing research for a very long time because I can't really get anywhere better. And I saw you here once, and I wasn't sure if it was you or not, and I haven't seen really anyone else. I haven't seen Elaine, I haven't seen Dravos, I haven't seen anybody, and I just wanted to, like...
Wait,
make sure one of you guys was okay.
Wait, who is Elaine? Who are these people?
Dravos was... Wow, we have a lot... maybe this wasn't... This is probably going to be a lot. There was, like, 7 of us. We were traversing down through the Underdark together. Dravos was kind of our the nicer way to put it would be meat shields. He was our big idiot. But he was our big idiot. and we loved him a lot. I haven't.
It's an important role.
I put away my bow.
I haven't seen a lot of him besides and like pulls from like a necklace underneath. You watch him pull like a couple digits out. Be like these
like
fingers,
toes, fingers, a few things. These are all I've found of Dravos. I don't know if the rest of him's around anymore. I've seen you 2 times now. I haven't seen Elaine. I have a hard time remembering other people's names. Vinny didn't fill in the other 2 names right now. We'll worry about those ones later. And it's just like I'm just trying to figure out what happened because we weren't near here, so I don't know why I washed up here, and I don't know why you're looking at me
at
like
this
that.
point, like Naya is like grabbing like both of his shoulders, and she's like, "Where?" Like is just directly like because she has no memory of anything, and it's just like where, and it's like almost like shaking him at this point. Like just she's like slowly, like you guys just kind of see her slowly like spiraling.
This time Kelliat's gonna put a hand, if it's allowed, on her shoulder, because like she's here, he's like down here, and she's shaking him, and he's like facing her the other way, and he's gonna like reach over him to put a hand on her shoulder and be like, "We're gonna figure it out."
Naya just kind of like as like she feels you like touch her shoulder, she kind of just like pauses, and like kind of like reels back a bit. She takes a really deep breath. She looks at this where. Okay. I don't know how to explain this better. I am missing memories. I don't know why, and I don't know how. But I think perhaps you have some answers.
I can try to give you some of the information. I don't know exact. I know it wasn't here, just because this is the whole other side of the land's faceted. We were on the other side, so I know wasn't here, but I've been trying to research and figure out if it was teleportation magic, if we angered a god. I don't know what what it was we did exactly, but I'm happy you're just alive.
Insight check.
What?
Insight check.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Roll it.
Listen, we gotta protect Naya.
Mm-hmm.
We have new advertising for her, so we got to make sure it's good.
16.
16 and 18. Anyone else rolling?
Sure, I'll roll. Why not?
Okay.
It's a 13.
19.
Cool. With a 3 on the die, 5 total. You all can figure out that this person's telling the truth. This is very hard. Very hard in this, like either that or like their mind is also fucked. It's one of those 2 options, because they believe everything that they're saying is true, or he believes everything that he's saying is true. So he's
I
just
got a lot of people with that problem lately.
yeah, it's so weird. People believe their own things. It's weird. It's like, yeah, I don't know how much information I can give you. I can give you the names of our party members. I could tell you. I couldn't tell you what we were looking for because I wasn't in charge of that thing. But yeah, I've just been kind of a washed up drunk here for a while, and then I go read books when I'm not feeling sorry for myself. That's been my 2 sates. So I was excited to see you again. Hi to the rest of you.
I'm going to very gently sit Aradea and him down at the table, so that they can actually like sit and talk without her shaking the shit out of him.
One table over, there's just like 12 little kids who are all watching this conversation with mouths agape. Just be like,
no!
This is gonna be a formative moment in my life.
Now remember, kids, the Underdark is a scary place.
Don't do bad things or an oracle will tell you people are gonna kill you. It's just
still counting.
I feel like Phailyn is gonna come over to you and, with your permission, sit you down at the table and give you something to paint so that you stop counting.
It's a tally, like on the sword is a bunch of tally marks.
Cross-hatching painting is the best type of painting.
Balmor, please.
Oh my god, I think Naya at this point would probably like pull out some kind of like writing utensil and some paper to just like jot these things down that he's saying. Okay. You said that there was Elaine and a few others, but you're not really sure who is still alive?
Yes, you don't remember Elaine, do you?
No, I don't know who that is.
Okay. All right. So yes, there was Elaine, who was a paladin, fighter, good with a weapon. I was also good with a weapon, mainly from a distance, because like screw being up front. Am I right? And Dravos was the meat shields, as I said. There was Punky, a Harrigan, a rabbit folk person, who. What's so funny? I don't know what you're laughing about. Who was one of our magic users.
Not hilarious at all. We don't know why.
So weird that you guys are acting like that. But yeah, Punky, and then there was Arkin. Not like the stone. Arkin. Last name's TBD. Sometime in the future. And yeah, Arkin was usually the one to like slip in, get things, and get out. So usually we had enough covered with all of that. We had some magic. We had some frontliners. What did you do, Arnea, back before Mommy Lolth?
Mama Nea was a bard.
So you had magic as well. So we had a couple of magic users. We kind of had everything good. We had a pretty diverse group, and something just went wrong. I can't tell you what the last couple of moments were, because I think you were the only one who was conscious when it happened. But then I woke up here. I haven't seen anybody else since. And draws on a map for you. The location of whatever this is just right outside of Dropstone Town. Right outside of the big web city. So that's around where it happens, and that's like multiple days traveled if you went straight the fastest route. But I don't know what you guys are all up to. I could always talk to you later. Now that we've had contacts, I probably should have tried contacting you the first time, but I was just really surprised. So
we're just painting, bro.
You're welcome to join us. Any friend of Aranea's is a friend of ours.
For now.
Right. I try to look threatening like Kelliat and fail. Yes, for now. Is that intimidating at all?
You're doing a great job, sweetie.
Guidance.
Sorry, what'd you say, Val?
Guidance.
Roll me an intimidation check with guidance.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm who's it?
Phailyn, roll me intimidation.
Oh,
With guidance.
I don't have
Guidance.
to. Perfect.
Thanks for the guidance. I super appreciate it. You want my intimidation is a whopping +1. 17 before the guidance.
Cool.
So why do I not have a D4 out? I don't understand.
Roll a D8, cut it in half.
Yeah. Why don't you?
Sorry, it's a 1.
Okay, well that's an 18.
18.
Still not bad.
That is higher than his. You watch Yarick just be like, okay. Sorry. I think I'm not trying to steal your friend. I just want my friend back.
That was not the intent of what I did. Kelliat, I'm fucking it up.
No, you're doing great.
You did it too good.
You're doing such a great job that he can't think anymore. It happens sometimes.
Nea's gonna look to Yark. Can you tell me what Elaine looks like? Just because like she knows that she keeps seeing like this reoccurring woman, that she's now wondering if that is Elaine.
Sure. I, Vinny, don't have Elaine's description in front of me in the moment. So I will just do a hand wave and say that the description that you gave session 2 or session 3, I think, is the exact same description that he gives. It's the same
description
person.
is mommy sorry.
Mommy
Yeah.
sorry?
Very threatening, but in like a way that you're okay with. Like, it's fine.
I'm not okay with it. I don't know what you're talking about.
We all are fighting ourselves. Malice
None
like,
of us.
no.
I believe no one knows what happened.
No.
Yeah, no, we
didn't
still
tell
don't
any
know.
of us.
So
We have
that
no
should be really
clue.
off for everybody.
What? I'm sorry.
Wait.
What is it? What do you mean?
Wait, okay, so Ruff knows of a woman named Elaine because they spoke, right?
Yeah, Ruff talked to Elaine at the party.
So, and did you just ask? You asked it out loud, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Ruff's just gonna like stop sulking for a sec and like look over, and he's gonna start like writing. It's like at party attacked man, or at party where you attacked man, and like slide the paper to you.
Nea, kind of like connecting the dots, realizes that the woman that was with Valen was Elaine. Yarick, I think that I've seen Elaine. We saw her at a party. She was with the man, Valen, and looking over at Malkin. Valen, who was that woman that was with Valen?
Whoever it was, they're
wife.
very evil.
He said it was his wife.
His wife, okay. Looking back to
Yeah, 'cause
Yarick.
when Mal was having a talk with
Yeah.
Valen, he mentioned something about
When my wife finds out.
when my wife finds out.
Did she find out?
Oh,
my
yes,
gosh.
very, very much so.
I'm sorry, Mal. She found out.
Yeah, I'm pretty like if the player of this character is remembering right, it crushed my balls really like intensely. It's it was not a good time.
Valen did that to you. Elaine
Okay.
threatened you,
Yeah.
and then came at you with gauntleted fists, and you started walking away.
You gaslit her.
Yeah.
And then she threatened you.
The double
There you
down with
go.
Malkin.
What a girl boss.
There you go.
You watch Yarick be like, wait, no, she's not. And looks
not
back at Arana and then back at the other people.
What's that look?
What?
Oh, we're all sitting down, right? Everyone should sit down for a moment.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, everyone's sitting down.
Painting the sword but not paying attention,
Elaine-
so putting way too much paint on it.
I don't know what Elaine's been up to in the last so many years, but last time we were all together, you two were celebrating your 1-year marriage anniversary. I'm looking directly at Aranea.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
puts his
just-
arm like out around behind Aranea in case she like passes out.
How long
my
ago was
God.
that?
Nea is just kind of like dropping like the paintbrush and the mushroom. She was like kind of like almost like not really painting, but like just kind of there while having this conversation. Out of what? Oh, did you?
You two
Like
were-
you see like the wheels turning in Aranea's face. Like, wait, you said that our marriage?
grabs a little plaque and then like does 2 stick figures in like wedding dresses and then turns it towards you.
Aw.
About
Wait,
like
wait,
20
wait.
22, 23 years ago, you guys.
How old are you?
You don't.
You don't ask
listen.
a woman.
Don't
Oh.
ask
I'm a dumbass and I
that.
know that.
No.
It's the intrusive thoughts. I can't stop. They just pop in. I gotta ask them.
For the record, she's only 38.
How?
22 years ago, as an infant, at the age of 6, I was born without a face. What?
What is this, man?
It's fine. Don't worry about it, guys.
Wait a minute. Hang on. You're 38. 22
It's like,
years
it
ago.
was
would have been-
20. It was 20 years ago.
21, according to the notes I have.
I just can't math. It's fine.
21 plus one more year.
Yeah.
So that's 22.
Okay, so I'm turning 39 this year, guys. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow,
So-
actually. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Hey.
Tomorrow?
Wait, Aaron, it's your birthday.
It is now.
Apparently it is.
Baketh.
So you got married at 18 and then disappeared after 1 year later. And now this really angry woman is married to a person from my past. It sounds like she's
Both have
turned
weird
evil.
memory stuff.
I'm sorry. It sounds like
he also
what?
had.
Sounds like they're evil. Can't trust them.
Well, he sounded like your guy sounded like he had weird memory stuff, and if Elaine, if she can't remember, if I can't remember the last 15 years, maybe she can't either.
Right. Think about it. Valen had the same memories that you did. You each
Well,
thought
my
the
memory's
other.
perfect.
Sure, buddy.
Babes.
Anyway,
I don't.
so there's something going on with memories. I don't think it's just you, Nea.
Wait, I have a wife?
You apparently had a really.
Wait, my wife is married to Valen?
I mean, let's be honest here. You had a wife 20 years ago, and you're only married for a year. I feel like at this point it's Valen's wife. You're the
Now,
interlude.
with all the respect in my heart, given what she's going through, shut up.
Eric's also like,
Shut
you're gonna
the
threaten me
fuck up.
when I get locked in? What is
Yeah, no. Kelliat's just sliding another like random like bowl with a paintbrush over to Malchus. It's like, shut up and paint, my guy.
Yeah, Phailyn just like, shut up.
You need a new bowl for your nails. Here, paint it.
Here, you can make a nail bowl. You absolute psychopath.
So Nea looks over to York and wait, why do you have your memories? Why do I not? Why
do you have your memories?
A great question. I wasn't conscious when whatever happened with you / the situation we're in. I am being ambiguous because my brain currently doesn't remember what happened in the final moments. But Eric's like, I was unconscious. You were the only one awake. I don't know what happened. So I don't know why I have my memories. Kind of happy I do. But like, I don't know. Check me with magic. Check her with magic. I don't know if we can check that kind of stuff. Like, do you know why you don't have your memories?
I'm gonna walk up behind Nea and just cast Lesser Restoration.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna grab Nea's head. Cast Lesser Restoration.
The horns stab you a little bit.
Not bad.
When you remove your hand, your entire hand is covered in cobwebs.
Well, that's
I'll
an
just burn them
answer.
off.
So that's
cobwebs
what
in
we
your
like to
hair?
call some. If I remember what Aranea said, loath shit.
Yeah. Well, careful saying her name so loud.
Sorry.
I just kind of like tilt my head back up at Mal.
Scalp massage. Just a
I-
quick little.
You probably should wash your hair. I feel like for some reason there's a lot of webs in your hair. Maybe just a little shampoo in there to help clear that out.
What were
Dandruff is really different in Vagari.
Listen, Underdark dandruff is a serious problem. Have you considered using fantasy head and shoulders?
Final Fantasy.
Helmet and
Garrett, what were you doing before this happened that led to weird law stuff happening to her? Is Elaine a champion of LOL now? Of the big L?
Well, Elaine is with whatever god Valen is with now, I think.
I look over at Kelliat. You guys can say lol. She's not just going to fucking appear.
Are you sure?
Renee, roll me a d20.
Oh my god, I need Mal to get struck down by a spider web, like right
Not even
now.
that. There's like a spider lands from the ceiling on his forehead. He's like,
It's an 11 on the d20.
Thank you.
oh.
What do you mean,
Thank you. What?
I love instead of saying,
Like-
so it's not thank you next, it's thank you.
Look, all the
What?
other DMs, the longtime DMs in here were like, yeah, no, that's right. that was
That's
the correct
normal.
response you
That's
get.
the correct response. Yeah.
Yep, that's normal. That's absolutely normal.
All right. Yeah. Eric is like, yeah, I don't know why I don't have mine. I don't know why you have. I don't know why I have mine. And I don't know why you don't have yours.
What were you doing? You're putting your finger somewhere you weren't supposed to.
I mean, I've heard that's probably never a good idea without permission.
You're not wrong.
I kind of want to go back to the library. I'm sorry about this. I'm gonna go.
No. I'm sorry. With all due respect, and I know I'm very awkward. I can't always say things well, but you're kind of in it now. You can't just leave.
Balmor's like, you're doing a good job. You're doing fantastic. Just keep it going. You got this, bud.
I shove a bowl at Balmor to make you paint another nail bowl.
It's gonna be so poor just for painting bowls and mushrooms.
Side note, what are these kids next to us doing now?
Some of them are just drawing spiders on things. They're like,
Well, you just created a bunch of Lolth followers. I hope you're happy.
Children of the Corn or Children of the Loth now? Like, what is this?
I easy to get children to just wholesale believe shit.
So you know that like, how Mao was
Just
going
for the bit.
Lolth. I feel like the kids are just going love.
Malcolm's dipped. He's like, I'm not taking responsibility for this.
Not even close. Nope.
Oh man, guys.
As this begins wrapping up, you guys can obviously continue the conversation. Is there anything else people like to do? You guys spend time crafting. All right, you're able to exchange information with Yurik, and like you can spend time with him. He can give you notes on some of the things he's researched. It's not a lot, but that's why he's literally in the library so much, is because he's just like trying to figure things like this. Being a Duragar, being a dwarf means that like he has a elongated lifespan, so he's been here just going through book sections like for a while.
I think that I would go ahead and give him the pages that I have copied from the book in the library.
Okay.
And I'll go get new pages.
Well, I like live at the library when I'm not, again, drowning sorrows in alcohol. So I could probably just get them myself and just like write down the name of the book. You'd be like, I can go back and just grab this. This is an odd section that I've never gone into before. So that's hydrokinesis. Cool.
Hydrokinesis. For memory?
Yeah.
How do you know what hydrokinesis is?
Me or him?
Listen.
Kelliat.
That's a great question. I don't know how I know that.
From
Maybe I
those
have memory
two
stuff.
classes, those two classes you went to as a kid. They brought up hydrokinesis. And you're like, that sounds cool. Nah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna punch people while I'm drunk.
Yeah,
instead.
I thought it was like cool water shit, but then it was all just like public works stuff that they used hydrokinesis for, and I thought it was boring. So I was just imagining like a bunch of people doing like cool tricks on like surfboards or something with hydrokinesis, but it wasn't that.
I mean, I would say that preserving public waterworks would be very important for any city, but you do you.
Oh my god, blah blah blah.
Starts painting the board and staring at Kelly.
Okay. Yarek, thank you for the information. That was a lot of information. For the record, Elaine is in Mesotopolis.
Where are you?
She's we're technically from Mesotopolis as well, but we're kind of dealing with a ship thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, if two of you are already there, I'm going to gather my research and see if I can find a way over there then, because I would love a chance to, well, maybe not reunite everybody. Thinking about, like, Elaine is already remarried and you don't know what's going on. It'd be nice to just see everybody, I guess.
I think you could probably go talk to Daisy at the Fun Guy Cafe. That would be a good place.
Just like be advised, the vibes in Masset are kind of rancid right now. So just like be aware.
Has word traveled about what happened?
Oh, yeah. A lot of places had small interactions with other Fauna Forge. Like, we had some of the pigeons went weird for a little while. But we did not have a dragon. That was...
Hang on. Sorry, I know you're about to go, but just to clarify, you're saying that other places also had Fauna Forge acting strangely that same day?
Yeah, after we heard about the Elder Dominion and whatever happened there, and then you guys dealing with the dragon, and waterways shut down. A lot of places where we get small details, and it seems like other places had issues too, just not as big.
Just steer clear of the what are they called? The Forge Breakers?
Yes.
Forge Breakers,
That was
yeah.
right. Yeah. Good job.
Well, thank you for that information too.
Yeah, no
That's
problem.
important.
One thing you do from being inside the library all day is you see a lot of the newspapers to fly through. So some updates. I mean, good luck on your journey. I will stay here for a bit, gather stuff up, and then I could probably meet you or see you back at. You said Fun Guy Cafe.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Daisy's pretty chill. You'll like her.
Is there alcohol? A lot of alcohol in Mesotopolis?
Oh yeah.
Yes, you should probably.
Here.
Oh, good. All right. So you should probably go to Tabitha's. Yeah, I feel like that'd be a great place for you.
You didn't count Tabitha, did you? Is that what that was? Did Tabitha want to kick your ass?
46. Are you like allies versus enemies counting right now?
There's
one
more
was
of
in
a-
the 60s. This one's at 40.
Well, 46 was the number Tabitha fell to. But no, he was more counting everyone he's ever, and this is something he'll explain. He was more counting everyone he's ever helped because he feels like equal and opposite. For every person I helped, there was somebody that was disadvantaged by them possibly. So he never knows. Somebody might just show up in the shadows and be like, "You helped that chick get home that day. I didn't want her to get home," and crazy chase you down and apparently in the shadows go after you type person.
What number's Mal?
Maybe
You're in
69.
the 60s.
69.
It better be 69.
Yeah, Mal is in the 60s. He was getting towards the end there because I was counting from like when we were kids to when everything ended.
Love it.
Kelliat's like, at some point I'm going to teach all these people how to meditate because y'all got anxiety through the roof.
Oh,
but
no,
he will
meditate.
he'll pass his gourd of liquor to the dwarf guy, be like, "This is mine, but there's other stuff in Mesotopolis also."
Oh. Huh.
I don't know why people come saying it's bad.
That's a
I put
journey.
a lot of work into this.
It's a journey.
Yeah. Listen, I might be an idiot, but I can make a very refined palate journey for a thing of liqueur.
A savant got
listen,
you and hands it back
thank
to you.
I just look at Aranea, both of us having drunk that before, and just like, yes, a journey.
Mm-hmm.
That. Yeah. Yes.
Is there anything anyone else would like to do? We can wrap up and be like, you guys are done for the day and get back to the ship, or we can have you guys do a nighttime activity, or
I have some nighttime activities I'd like to do.
Cool.
Do
you now?
mind? Or I mean, this was gonna be I was gonna sneak around anyway. Ruff was going to follow you.
I mean, I was gonna roll a stealth check, but my stealth checks are at disadvantage. So
Yeah, because you're
He's chonky.
lit up like a Las Vegas sign.
Right.
Well, also armor.
Oh,
Armored
Also
light
that.
bright. Yeah, that's
Potato.
Lit up like a Las Vegas sign that also
tomato.
makes clanking noises.
Alright.
double disadvantage.
Cool. So we can say some of you stay a little longer at the Crafty Sprout because some people need to help Quokka Nim bring all of the individually crafted
There's so
items
many
back to the
mushrooms.
ship.
I have Quokka Nim in like the baby wrap, and then the back of the baby wrap is just filled with
all the things.
Mushrooms.
Cool.
And Phailyn has an armful of the swords and mugs.
And the
All
bowls.
the other stuff.
And the
Cool.
bowls.
Cool.
Every chance Mal gets, he's just flicking a little produced flame at all the mushrooms to destroy them as they're being produced.
Love that.
Nope.
Throw Quokka Nim at you, and she will do full 1 damage.
Full Quokka damage. All right. We'll wrap it up after this. I just want to see Malkith. What is it you're doing? Or if you want to roll a stealth check first, and we can see if Balmor and or Ruff are following.
It's just Ruff.
Okay.
So my first roll was a natural 20, and then the second roll was a 2.
There we go.
There it is.
The dichotomy of all things.
That's good.
Go ahead and roll the perception check anyways, just in case you roll in that one.
I just love the idea of Malcolm being like, God damn it, if only I wasn't clinking around.
18.
Lit up like a fucking Christmas tree.
Right.
There's
He doesn't
things-
understand that he's glowing. It's the sound of the armor. He's like, fucking armor.
He looks a little more crazy because he's got little stuffs of like rags, like trying to block the armor crunching sound.
Somehow one of the ceramic mushrooms has made it into your pack and is also clanking.
Would Naya know that Mal had like the murdery look, like when we jumped Valen that one time?
I would say yeah.
I
And
feel like
Malka
I
says yeah
was
too.
a little concerned considering what happened last time. I might have followed you.
Yeah, Ruff is gonna stealthily follow. Ruff's not trying to like
Ruff,
buddy, but he definitely doesn't want to be in your business.
Roll me a stealth check then for.
Aranea, please follow him. Please,
Oh,
please.
I'm
make sure.
absolutely not even trying to stealth. I'm
That's
just following you.
27.
Cool. And then Arno, roll me a perception check. You have a 2 and then a 27 to beat. So
Perception is 17.
cool. Both of you can follow Malkith. Arnea, you don't know about anyone else besides Malkith. So you three are starting your own adventure. Malkith, where are you going?
I'm headed back to the Oracle.
Oh, this should be fun.
That's only mildly concerning.
Cool. You
Please
find
don't
her
kill the
there.
Oracle.
You find her currently putting all of like the little like things that people have given her over around on the shrine, and then just going back to sit down and having a drink.
Is there like a curtain that she has for her little hollow?
There's we could say it. There's like if needed partitions that are thrown up. Not normally, but like they exist there if needed.
Okay. So I'm gonna just kind of step in to the hollow and just click the curtain back so it kind of covers across.
Okay.
You asked me if I wanted to spend my life in the grave. And I'm saying this out loud because I refuse to speak in her mind anymore.
Okay.
Well, the answer is yes. Every day I hope I find the grave. And I'm going to use my... let me make sure I know what it's called. Path to the grave on her. So she's now vulnerable to all attacks.
Cool.
Wow.
When you respond, first there's some surprise. So there's a bit of just like a head turn. Does that have a positive? She tries to talk to you in your head, but you talk out loud. And do you understand deep speech or undercommon?
No.
She tries 2 methods to talk to you, and I assume it just doesn't come across correctly. So then she just sighs and shrugs and talks into your brain because it's the only way she can.
I know Undercommon.
Oh, you hear her try to respond in both of those to be like, does that feel have a positive or negative pull for your being? And like realizing there's no response from her like deep speech, she's like, shit. And just then telepathically says it again. And then you do something to her. She probably doesn't know exactly what you're doing, so she just like looks at us like, I don't know what help you would like from me. I can try to give it.
People like you is why I suffered so much, and I'm just going to use Burning Hands at 2nd level.
Would it be safe to go ahead?
And I'm going to use one of the predetermined crits on her.
Am I allowed to interject in that?
I was like,
well, crits for Burning Hands. I don't think you roll to attack, do you?
Is it saving throw?
If not, then I'm going to use Inflict Wounds because that's a touch spell.
Okay, yeah, 100%. I'm down with that.
How far away am I?
As soon as possible.
I'm
trying, bro. So I'm trying to save you. I'm so sorry.
Balmor's probably closer, or you're both. We'll say you're both equidistant.
Is it like 20 feet?
We'll say 30 feet away. Cool. Roll me your attack roll. Oh no, you're using the auto crit, which double damages and then double damages again. Cool. Roll the fuck out of that, please.
I just grab her by the tentacled face.
Yep.
So that's 21. So that's 42. So that's 80.
84.
84.
You murder
her. Straight up, those of you who are hearing it from the outside hear a sound and then hear no sound. Gone. Love Paths of the Grave. Anyway, it's so good. So you two may respond how you wish, but in this moment, she is unconscious. She's not technically dead, but like she's not doing great. I will give Balmor and Arnea a response to this if either wish to do anything. Balmor, right? Was there? Not Ruff. Sorry, my brain.
It's Ruff.
Ruff.
It's Ruff.
Ruff, you have a chance to do something if you wish. Arnea, you have a chance to do something if you wish.
You go first, sis.
Like, Nega's gonna go ahead and go in there and like is seeing this. I would like to go ahead and do like I guess like a medicine check to like stabilize her, but also while I'm doing this, like look at Mal and be like, "You've never lied to me. Why did you do this?"
Anyone who claims they know what the future holds is only going to hurt people.
Do I need to roll that medicine check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a med check.
Ruff's
20.
gonna.
Ruff, what are you doing?
Ruff's gonna walk in, and she's gonna put a hand up towards Malkith, and like, she's still crying. She just puts a hand up towards Malkith, and then does a finger. And cast Prestidigitation. The smell of mushrooms just fills the room. Just absolutely fills the room. And as she fills the room with the mushrooms, she looks at him and just screams, "Bruna Depp."
What does that mean again?
Means asshole in Celestial.
Seeing them try to stabilize, I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
At me and Xylith?
If you're in the way, but I'm casting it at Xylith.
I need your confirmation if it's at me. At me.
I mean,
it's a 15-foot cone, so if you're
I'm
next
standing
to her,
in between. I'm standing in between the
You
three.
could focus it more if you so choose.
all right, I would try not to hit Naya, but I'm just gonna torch the body.
I think out of reaction, I would pull the body towards me, like out of the way.
I'm gonna stand between the two of you in casting this. Now, I mean, that being said,
Wait, can I retcon what I just did?
Yes.
What type of damage is Burning Hands? It's fire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stand in it.
Like block her.
Yes.
I mean tiefling, so
yeah.
Smart move. Cool. One of you fully blocks it, the other one blocks as well. Your medicine check's enough to like stabilize. I'm pretty sure getting hit by this still means loses a death save. I'm trying to remember stabilizing correctly. I think you can still lose death saves when you're stabilized, right?
Don't you lose like 2 if you get hit?
That's only melee hits.
Crit hit from melee, yeah. So that's not doing great, but not dead or dying actively in the moment. So stabilized. You guys roll me dexterity saving throws. Arena, you're not rolling out of the way, so you're just gonna take half. Malkath, do damage. Roll damage.
Burning Hands. 6.
That could have been worse. All right, so you, Balmor, Ruff, if you're standing in the way, you take 6. Arena, you take 3 because tiefling.
After taking the damage, Ruff is absolutely pissed. Of course, she's gonna look at Aranea and push her as far as she can, like out of the way, and grab the oracle. I would like to use one of the feathers you gave. That creates my flying. It turns my flying speed.
Walking into flying, yeah.
My walking into flying speed, and she's just gonna fly out of there.
Yeah, that should be fine. I think that'll work. Medium, yeah, you could definitely carry this person for like a quick fly out.
Do I get a reaction to attack on their way out?
You're blocking the way, kind of, and they all got in there.
Take me now. That's fine. I don't have a warcaster, so it has to be with my scythe.
I mean, if you take a scythe swipe, that's a pair of words. You could do that.
Yeah, I would definitely try and hit him with a scythe attack on the way out, and then when it's my turn again, I'm going to take care of it. Finish this.
Are you trying to swipe to hit Xylith?
The Oracle, yeah.
Got you. Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Can I shield this, or 'cause she's in my arms?
Yeah, you could block her with your body if you want to add to their AC or take the damage.
It's only.
I was gonna. Yeah, I was gonna just put my body in. My AC is at 15.
So is the Oracle, so that misses either way. So you guys.
Oh wait, I get advantage because they're unconscious, right?
Usually when lying down, this one's currently being like moved around. I'm gonna say probably a straight roll is fine with that. So we have Ruff flying out with the Oracle. I know you have another turn now. I think. I haven't really. I did not do.
Yeah, we're just kind of. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hold Person on Malkath. It's a 15 Wisdom.
Oh my god, I'm rolling like dog shit. It's a natural 1.
So sorry.
You're super held. Jeez.
Super held. Cool. You are able to get, or no, you're able to hold Malkath for at least a turn, which is getting
It's for up to 1 minute.
Yeah, but I think they get re-rolls every turn,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yeah.
as name Ruff, as Ruff goes flying out with the Oracle in a more public area, it'll at least draw the attention of other people. So for now, I'm gonna say that we end it here, because it's also almost 10:30. So while everyone else who's having a weird day is just bringing trinkets onto the ship, we have a weird three-way interaction happening as you guys head out to a more public area in front of the Radiant Grove. And we will see how that works out next time.
Really?
We're gonna go around the long way back at this point because we're gonna be banned from the city forever.
Oh, I have to get my Fauna Forge.
Oh my god.
It'll be interesting. We will see what happens. All right.
Well, it'd have been real fucking simple if someone hadn't gotten involved.
Well, when you go sulking
Yes,
off, some
murder.
people might be curious, you know.
You went skulking off to murder an NPC.
Literally, you're giving I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids energy right now.
Terrifying. All right. Thank you all for coming and showing up. I believe again I think Darkness next week is our next session. Is there anything else between now and then? Always gonna double check on the dates. It's gonna be September so soon. Yep. And then we have a few one-shots already planned for September, and we have our Kickstarter and more stuff going on the Discord. So if you want to come hang out with us, please come and do that. If anyone wants to plug anything while I just double-check for someone to raid out to.
Check out New Age Geeks tomorrow for the part 1 of our 2-part wrap-up for the last 2 years of Forging Fates. We start at 9 Eastern at New Age Geeks.
Hell yeah.
Also, thanks to any raiders who stuck around till the end. Hopefully you come back for next time.
Yeah, that was awesome, guys. All right. If that is all, I am going to toss us over to Marquee Gaming. They're having session 69 of a homebrew campaign.
Nice.
So
Hell yeah.
That seems fun. All right. We are heading off, guys. Have a good night.